名牌的鳄鱼一个，乌迪尔一个，甚至说他的这个贾克斯，他的这个。 贾克斯和打野的摇摆，其实都还蛮克制说奎桑提的。
我感觉 YSKM 最大削弱就是神圣分离者没了。
I need some coffee.
就他玩的那些玩意儿
不好用了，
不光是情感引剑姬、贾克斯什么，就他。
So is Sheer just perma playing now?
是跟神圣分离者有比较强绑。
Is Sheer just the starter?
是他的。
And Flandre is hard bench?
这个赛季一直以来，我觉得 YSKM 也在
Maybe, bro.
寻求一个。 在保持原有这些战士英雄式的同时，去拓宽自己的英雄式，但往往我们知道这种过程是需要付出时间和可能赛场上的一些经验的。
而对于 IG 来说，我觉得还有一个比较关键的点是要让 Wink 能拿到主动开团的英雄。
对，不过现在有鳄鱼了，我觉得对 YSKM 来讲还好，就这个版本又多了一个能玩的嘛，因为鳄鱼这个英雄，他还是拿到之后。 有比较大的作用的。先来看一下 BP 吧，果然蓝色方这个卡尔玛不敢放，反手京东还是泰坦加艾希两个 Wink 的招牌辅助，
而且小火龙也送上了班尾。确实，最近比赛看下来 ，Ruler 算得上是叠的最快。
Let's do draft, boys. Let's do draft.
对。
Alright, so we have Nautilus, Ashe, Smolder, Karma all banned.
我观察了一下，因为 Jack Love 那个风格是他一直要找你弄，对他弄着弄着就叠巨快，
老塞纳了，
对呀，
懂这种，
他一直找你弄。
What else? What's the last ban? Do we care about Seta? Probably not. Nico ban into Cryin, okay. Cryin has kind of been a Karma Nico 2-trick. Surprised that they banned Karma themselves. Like, Talia first pick actually makes a lot of sense with these two teams playing, because Yagao's so good at it. Cryan's pretty good at it as well. First pick Ahri. Okay. I think Yagao should be comfortable playing the Talia Vi side if they want it.
是不是可以拿魁桑提？因为他隔温斗罢了。
但拿魁桑提左边有个剑魔，还可以。先把魁桑提拿了。今天这魁桑提也是有点以抢代班，因为两边这个下路选出来，就是怼着下路玩了。
对，上路还是需要一个自己玩。其实鳄鱼也可以，
但鳄鱼就是打这种阵容打到后面太没用了。
哦，男枪
加钢影嘛，我觉得男枪这个阵容里不好。
All right, the Camille for You Should Know Me.
这把真得就是玩一个稍微能帮下的。
What does Wing do?
玩男枪什么的，就纯。 只能靠反蹲来帮下，
而且如果选佛耶哥男枪这种撞上贾克斯会难受的。
看看还是佛耶哥。
It's killing me. Gilly's had a cat, and I'm deathly allergic to cats, so I'm just getting like completely fucked. Probably have to do. I don't know. I'm not sure what the plan is yet. See if it can. Yeah. See what the options are. I mean, this is not that good of a Jax game.
京东还是防了一手，选择了抱团团，5人站在这个前草。
如果京东完成了换区的话，对于 IG 来说是个重创。
换不了吧？感觉这把真没那么好换，主要前面已经在防守战了。他安妮如果1级不学 E， 他对线不舒服。说白了，这安妮我感觉1级
还是做防守眼撤了。
对呀、他留技能就看嘛。如果他实在觉得要打，他再学个别的。
但这样卡纳维其实前期蛮难受的，因为在上路的对线上，青钢岩打这个魁桑提，第一波对线是好打，只有回家以后再出来就不好打。那这样乐言前期是坐拥着上中2条线，
而且乐言这个刷法是蓝色方最快的刷法，就破坏王蓝开一路刷下来的话，
而且这个攒辅有可能给京东一个假象，乐言其实在下。
但因为攒辅上线稍微晚了一点，第一波线
Is he on Camille?
推了。
Camille to Xante. Pretty normal matchup. People play.
Ruler 还是做一个慢推哦，在已经确定第一波兵线有优势的情况下，不推的特别急。Missing 去补了河道的这个眼，
防3级。
Now he's actually just clearing to top.
是的。
Or is he going to do 3 camps and actually walk bot?
乐言很神秘现在。
Full clear to top. I feel like it's so risky in this matchup.
踢一套。
Nice from YSCam.
青钢影第一波非常好打，等补完第一套装备出来就不好打了。
而且上路这把大概率打也发育，对，打也不太会去了。看看下半区哦，乐言是一路刷下来。那在这种情况下，贾克斯就是刷上。
Leon full clearing to bot. You can see the clear speed difference right now between Viego and Jax.
现在看起来下半区
Jax way slower.
守的蛮好的。 但最怕的就是
Raptors already done for the Viego.
下河到上方这个眼位消失的时候，乐言会不会绕一下这个眼？
Wave is in a pretty bad spot for JDG. They didn't really get like a full crash. Timed against the Viego's full clear. Like they should be able to die here.
低血量的时候才用这个被动工资装的去把那个炮车补了，
但打得很纪律，直接退了。突然开始的强势啊 ，IG 下半区，
而且那眼也被排了。现在最危险的是这个三角草。 对于京东来说，三角草没有视野，就完全不敢再往前走了，那就等兵线前推了。与此同时，乐言也可以吃一个下河蟹。
现在下路的生态就是
JDG outscale. I mean, no, I don't think they outscale. I don't think they're playing like a scaling game now.
比赛都围绕着这个小草丛就打起来了。
是。卡纳卫第一波也是28刀把。
I don't think one team always has to like outscale either. I think the whole like conversation is like, do you outscale to like a degree that's achievable?
想双河道蟹
Like,
但这样被包住
okay,
了
what's happening?
甚至有机会先来弄一波，贾克斯跳上来，青钢鹰好像没有。
He's dead or what? No.
勾一下
Good.
墙，终于是在被
He saved his E because he didn't want to get stunned out of it by the Jacks. He knew he'd be able to tank it.
有点不小心这波，但好在有 TP， 影响也不大。
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is a game where like JDG's behind like 3K and they just like magically win through scaling. I think it win when they're down 3K through like better team fighting and stuff, but I don't think it'll be like a scaling issue.
15秒，这个 buff 怪紧接着下一组野怪会马上刷新嘛？比较敏感的时间点。小龙。 但对于小龙来说 ，IG 的点就是，如果你安妮交大来处理中路的兵线，那
Wonder if it'll be like lethality Callisto this game.
不处理中路的，不交大处理的话，安妮狐狸就能推线。所以说在小龙区
I feel like lethality Callisto could make sense this type of lane.
但列纳塔跟机器人都到6，这个优势就反转。
Would matter a lot here.
打小龙太厉害了，就是现在技偷。
Okay. Jack's just starting the Drake. Does it off vision, but he knows lands on grubs. I think you'll take this if you're Jack's team right now. Stacking Drakes with Callisto, you do it really fast with Renata as well.
机器人往脸上走 ，Ruler 直接从刃开滑，知道身后有贾克斯，所以
Okay, Wink cancels the base.
双方第一轮的资源置换
Kinda good.
乐言是2只虫子，而下半区京东是吃掉了第一条元素亚龙。
在打野的立场上看起来，这波贾克斯稍微舒服一点，因为他吃完了以后可以顺着自己的这个刷新的路线继续刷回去。而乐言你要吃完再回来，再重新理顺自己的这个野区，多走了2步道。
Hey, Yagao just doing the anti-tech. Just ult just so you can spot it. There's no like objectives up really.
但也还好吧，打到现在都没出事。
So
再找机会
you just spawn your timbers and then you just have it in lane. You're not going to kill him with it anyway, especially when it's Merc Treads versus Merc Treads.
一天吃2条嘛，就是只要让你不5条，他都能接受。现在，
而且这个虫对于 IG 来说，其实收益没有特别大，他这个阵容点不了塔，在前期。
Now he's just going straight bot grab.
中路已经教提波斯耗血把线推了，这样
Alright, not bad.
第1轮刷新的单只河蟹哦。 那对于卡纳维来讲很舒服呀，现在中下2线都给了他很大的支持。狐狸往上靠，这个位置想跟刚到6的青钢影做配合吗？还是去吃果子的？我觉得他自己上去很难，抓到。青钢影现在打奎桑提还有一个问题就是你不是特别好做他大，你做他大，他可以把你从大里顶出去。
哎，而且佛耶哥不太好动奎桑提。佛耶哥这个想动奎桑提的。 要素太多了，
也是赶紧吃完吧。这上半区
Why did
没什么事情过。
LS completely stop doing stuff that has to do with LEC anymore? Anyone know?
玩单人线的这个。
He stopped LCK as well, no?
对呀，去吃果子。I
think he just wanted a lighter schedule.
线慢慢在回推，而且现在德莱文升6了。 但是对于京东来说，只要这个龙的节奏续住，一会儿等着卡列去打龙团也是 OK 的。卡列也不是说非得在线上怎么样，对吧？
是。
这个
一直以来卡莉萨有一点优势，就是他可以在龙团跟你拼成。
而且这把你看，Ruler是那种卡莉斯塔
穿甲
啊，主 Q 的
啊。
印普之前用这个把物资弄了。
这个我那天问过啊，好处就是不用 A 人。 就 Q， 就3下 A 完1个 Q 穿不死就往回退。 因为确实对于这个京东来讲，这把卡莉斯塔的这个输出环
Okay, sure, actually getting a plate. So pretty much the way this matchup used to work was on Divine Sunder, Camille wins hard. Now it's more like Camille doesn't win hard in side lane, but is just like can just scale and just be good in the game in general. Like Kalista is a pretty good champion into, or sorry, Camille is a pretty good champion into Kalista later on. So that's kind of what you're looking at here. Can Camille get through the lane and then just jump the Kalista? Okay, so let's see. So it is lethality Q max from Ruler, looks like. This is what we talked about. I think this is actually pretty good. This type of lane, like look at the Q he landed onto on. Like he could just play for poke. He doesn't need to do anything crazy. They have ult. Yeah, they have Kalista ult there for Camille. Jared cheats another plate. He has a pot and a biscuit. No TP. Got ulted there. It's really just abusing the power trough of Camille right now. Camille is sitting on Tiamat. Until Camille is like level 9 with a Sheen item, he doesn't really have to respect her. Got 2 plates for the Cassante. Another Q from Ruler. More poke.
而且这个主 Q 穿甲打德莱文是有点说法，因为你能 Q 了他，他必 A 不到你。
就是他不用上去跟你对 A，
对他可以拉扯你，利用这个 Q 技能。
Cheers just waiting for his TP.
点还是在于他可以一直跟你 all in 到底，
而且 E 能断你跳，就是你如果跳得不好，他 E 给你一断，你就难受了。
Yep, pushes this wave. Goes heal TP. Okay. Going out to Ruler. Missing his blocking right now. Missing his blocking because there's a Kalista ult for him. Alright, so Ruler has to flash. Once again, Yagao is just ulting for pressure in lane. A lot of AD players just like to play like this. So let's see if Lan can do anything with the TP. Or with the dive. There's no TP. Mid, but there is TP top. The top wants to TP top. So now that the dive is not a thing, he probably will just go ahead and TP top. Oh, he's gonna walk. Okay, if he walks, then they can just force this right now. They see Lan. I mean, right now, the Cassante would like to fight much more than the Camille. Oh, he missed it, bro. That's actually crazy. That's really big for the game that Lan stole this. This is so big for the game because they were going to have such an early soul. So now, like, the game is not about objectives. The game is just about can Draven get the stacks? No flash. Just leaving him. Trying to. Oh, Tanabe. Get the flash. Big. All right, this is huge swing. Because they spent the time and tempo doing the Drake, and then they didn't actually even get the Drake, and they're losing bot plates, and Ruler died. Kick Kanavi because he missed one smite. I think they should probably not kick one of the best junglers in the world for getting outsmited one time in a 50-50. That probably would not be a smart thing to do.
有可能机器人会断它，也不好说。
5条虫子一拿，
够了呀，完成目标了。这个龙一抢太舒服了吧？
这个好很多。2000多，2000
，10滴血，13，10滴血，对我最后看10滴血，
吃完就跑。还真让他抢到了这一下。
机器人会断它啊，机器人会断它，他也回不去了。我贾克斯最背了，贾克斯啥也没干，被勾回来了。
They always mess up the smite rend. I mean, this is just like, whatever. People are just trying to be annoying, I guess. Like, obviously, smite rend is not important here, right? Because he's a Q max Kalista at level 7 that has like fucking maybe 200 damage worth of spears in it. This is not some like smite rend, whatever, bro. It is what it is. I guess people are just either just don't play the game, or they're just stupid, or they're just annoying. I can't tell. Ruler knew he was going to be the one targeted there. He just needed to stay in range for Callisto.
对的，他也知道勾卡利斯塔是最有效的嘛，你勾列纳塔就被吸回去了。
走上前，
闪现，知道你没进化，逼了闪现，自己被勾，但身后有自己的 AD 补。
Oh, he got the cash in. Oh my God. Wait, did Ruler? Wait, what happened here? Ruler ulted him, but he didn't actually get ulted in time. I saw the ult get off. Go off. What the fuck? Wait, let me watch this again. This looked like a bug. How did Ruler ult him, but he still got hit by Draven R? That's actually huge. That was their play that they made, and then Draven cashed in. That could be game losing. I'm going back and watching. It looked like he got Callisto ulted. Yeah, he's like in Callisto right now. What? Like Ruler ulted him here. Like Ruler already ulted him, but he didn't actually. Wow, he didn't get ulted. He was like, I guess it was like in the same frame that he was ulted. That was actually crazy. Because he did cast ult. That is like big mistake from Ruler, I guess. What is the channel time on Callisto ult? It says there's a cast time. It says that there's no cast time on it. 前面这个龙第二条掉了，太不应该了，对他们这个就不对了。So it should not be possible for the Callisto ult to have been used and also the player to die. It should not be possible, right? Because there's 0 cast time. How can that ever happen? Either the Callisto ult should not go off, or the person should live. Looks really good for IG. They're like 5k gold up now.
甚至好像还能再撞一头。
撞出来了，撞不出来了。破败王回家直接3项了，然后来打这波小龙团。而对于京东来讲，这波龙团 很容易出现一种情况，就是安妮这个晕到伤害不够，因为你看现在破败王的装备实在太好了。
这条小龙上单把线处理掉，手捏 TP。好消息是卡纳卫的惩戒领先不少，可能会因为这个想试一下。
差300血嘛，现在是小惩就中惩拼大惩。
但位置上已经被挤掉了，只能
I mean, there's no animation time that it says on the wiki as well.
人的情况下，京东必须要等奎桑提到位。贾克斯往前面迈，贾克斯这个时候身上有闪现的，京东选择了推中线。
Going straight mid.
但是 IG 也要回来回防这个。
Jir needs to do work here for them to win.
非常不错，这波白赚一个中路一
Big.
打起来
Free kill.
机器人，机器人很脆，直接被带走了。
Go to Drake now.
正面少人的情况下也不能开上去，那这样5打4的残局，看看 IG 怎么处理。
5k gold lead to 2.5k gold lead.
小孩哥往前顶一下，看了一下
Or Drake. Well, Wink, I don't know. Wink is gonna be up kind of soon. This Drake is kind of tanky. All right, let's see it. IG can just play for the fight. I mean, On is no flash right now. Now they have spears. Now they can do the might rend. They don't want to give mid. They end up giving mid. Nope. Yeah, that mid turn's pretty low now, though.
而且看起来这波 Wink 的这个位置给的太冒进了。下路塔5重，他应该是想爆破。
Mill got bot turret. They're gonna get mid turret as well. Like not the end of the world at all for IG. Them stealing that one Drake was really big.
但 IG 的后续处理还是可以接受的，他把中下塔连续拔掉。哦，这一勾。
He's dead. He has flash, but he's one shot.
勾接铁拳接魅惑接德莱文的伤害，唯一稍有美中不足的是人头是狐狸拿的，对吧？这个头如果再给德莱文提一下，小安感觉回家要2000半了。
但这段时间狐狸拿头作战能力。
I mean, for somebody that cashed in, this Draven doesn't look that strong. Like normally when somebody cashes in, like that 800 gold, they're sitting on like 3 items out of nowhere. It doesn't look that insanely strong.
这个机器人有点想太想守这个塔了，对他不想让对面推。 但是贾克斯不管的呀，贾克斯开着这个反击风暴就转。主要京东这把这个阵容，在这种劣势下哦，只能等贾克斯的装备，对吧？
只要他穿透的卡莉斯塔，其实打团确实没有平 A 流的厉害，
也是个工具人
啊。
也是那种滚雪球的玩法嘛，这个穿甲流的卡莉斯塔。
现在德莱文已经来了2件
5K, but he didn't have 2.5K base. He had like 1600 after mid turret. Not that much. I mean, the fact that Draven has to go to LDR to try to get through the Cassante makes him like way less generally threatening. I mean, Draven never really wants to build LDR early. Draven wants to just go like Essence Reaver into either IE or maybe even Collector into IE. Just like 3 powerful crit damage items.
要小心的就是千万别因为想打大龙，然后被列娜塔开了太多个，
因为哥几个平 A 都挺痛的。
对呀，列娜塔这个大往龙坑一大，你很难跑。
边线集结，现在京东采用人海战术，边线能不要就不要，人多一点。就是现在机器人加这个德莱文给到压力太大了。
而且中线推不出去，京东有点，他这个青钢影下路推了线就。
LDR plus Vamp is better. I mean, I assume he just wants to go IE here.
激进的推到河道那边。
现在京东还是想在边线破局把你解放出来，但因为玄斗蜜这段时间也没有给机会，
而且你不好抓青钢影啊，这把青钢影前面对线没弄。
I mean, early Vamp could have been nice versus the Kalista Q poke, but I think it's fine anyway. Also, yeah, this lethality Kalista is not doing shit. Pretty sure IG win this for sure. It's so easy for them to fight. I mean, JDG are kind of masters of team fights, but this seems like a very hard team fight to actually win. Once again, Cassante has to do fucking work. Your Gao has to do work. You need really good angles for like Renata ult, etc. This is a pretty hard fight in general. No way can obvious Sundered Sky, right? He's basing, but I don't think he has it. Tabbies. Yeah, I think it looks really hard to me.
京东在边线的这个经济获取上都非常的少，所以导致现在京东的经济差越开越大。
再加上正面不敢做视野呀，没有兄弟保着，没有人敢往前探。
IG 现在给的压迫感很足，在控小龙。这个小龙看起来京东要打，不打会被 IG 压榨到死。
主要不打青钢影无敌了，就不打你2条龙在手里，那青钢影随便带了。
回去整补一波。装备方面的话，还是在 AD 位的差距比较大。
而且探不过来，京东现在谁来探这个视野很关键，就是谁能够顶在前面的，除了 share 好像没有别人。对的，只有 share 能够顶前面。Go！
Oh, really? You didn't need to flash, bro. You had a homie. Bro, Shira actually is a Smurf. Oh, his QE didn't actually. He messed up his Q3E. Okay. Got a flash stun. Ari dashed it. Wink flashed it. Dude, Ruler did not need to flash, bro. He had a homie.
这波真的蛮厉害的，反应速度非常的快，而且这一勾没有勾到的话，京东要拿听牌龙了。
这就是18岁的小少年的反应吗？
年轻人。
Here's just frontlining here. Went for Draven. They went on Draven here. Draven's dead. Holy fuck. Yeah, it's just JDG team fighting, bro. They just start the objective here, don't they? Yeah, with CP. Cryan is gonna have ult though. You gotta be careful of Cryan's ult. Maybe you don't have to. This is a little sketchy, but I guess they can do it. Oh, Kanavi got hit. Gets the reset here though. Gets a stun. Land doesn't kill him. Oh my god, they just got away with it. GG. Yo, somebody else has to tank. Oh, really? I mean, Draven is ult, I guess. Draven is ult. Pretty sure somebody else just tanks and Kanavi just goes for it. I mean, maybe they just base and go straight to it and then start it on again. I think they could actually do it there. Damn. Big from JDG. Yeah, Sheer played both these fights well. Like, he ate the hook for his carry here. Like, Ruler didn't even expect it. He's like, wait, this rookie's kind of a beast. And then here, actually, I think Sheer kind of messes up. He doesn't get full range here on his EQ3. Got a 2-man Q3 here. They kill Wink. Q3 and Kanavi again. I don't know, bro. Kid's kind of cracked. He looks like he's 12. And he's just probably one of the best performing top laners right now in the LPL. Cool. Not best performing, I would say he's like definitely top half.
该说不说，这个希尔反应太快了，他要把这个 W， 大家可以关注一下他的这个披露先锋，帧数级的反应，挡了多少技能，真的是那种技能在空中他都能反应过来。小伙子这个确实未来可期哦，但是现在这个局面上面，京东因为前期的一个劣势吧，经济还是落后了2000块钱的。
但现在这个安妮冰杖一出，德莱文没有双招，净化已经好了，没有闪现。
Why does Sheer look 12? Because he probably is just 12.
输出环境还是
He's just 12 years old.
有一个 Mata 眼，这个眼位
长寿了。
对
啊，眼位长寿了。
这个眼位直接把 IG 看住了。
You can probably make a LPL under 20 team that could win LEC LCS. Of course, bro. You can probably make a under 20 team in LCS that would win LCS though. Legit. Yeah, this game is just over. They're just too good at team fighting. Their map play is just way too good.
有着佛耶哥的情况下，有机会吗？毕竟这是卡莉斯塔再加惩戒。
他在小龙已经创造了一次奇迹，这次还会有奇迹吗 ？Missing 冲过去来阻隔对面的打野位置，但佛耶哥是有通关天灵的。威克这边也有一个果子可以点，卡纳维直接插眼跳上来。 打掉了这个果子，而且把佛耶哥炸走了。那佛耶哥过来还需要一点机器人在帮忙续眼，小熊去找佛耶哥的位置，佛耶哥放了一个茫茫焦土，来放一个恶意收过来阻隔佛耶哥。佛耶哥还在龙坑的侧面，他现在不知道龙的血量。
Smite Red, they did it.
京东处理的太耐心了，而乐言
Get out and walk it in.
但这个时候卡纳维在他身后，通关天灵要跑路了。 这波京东太稳了，所有的举措都是为了杜绝拼城，而他们最终也完美的。
An under 18 Korean team would win LCS. We're the good, super young Koreans actually.
京东的水龙魂啊，这波兵线
How old is Lucid? Isn't Lucid like 20? How old is Lucid? Actually don't know who the super young Koreans are.
直接单切 AD。
这个及时救难一挂，
Oh, Lucid is 19.
真的是讲的是疯狗一样，你拦不住了。
He wouldn't be on the team.
而且你通过这个大龙处理，你就发现他这个第一波卡莉斯塔拼惩戒
Is yep.
他玩的很细腻。
对
Quid is 19.
这么小心吗？又挡住了。 谢尔又来了，这个位置披露先锋先开路，龙还有最后的8秒钟。
This is like 19, isn't he? Isn't Zeus 20?
而且小安的闪现转好，但是没有进化。
Or is he 21? No, he's 20.
高高是有闪现的，卡纳维先跳到下面把这个针眼排了 ，Westcamp 藏起来了，正面快印闪现魅惑，魅惑到的是 Ruler。
Oh, they got Ruler, but Ruler is actually the least important member of the team in this game. Pretty big though. Maybe they just go completely out here. Missing has no ult here, so Sheer at the block for him. Kind of rough. He's just ulting Blitz just to get out of the fight. Sheer's actually so good, man. He played this so well. He played this so well, man. Save the fight. Navi uses one of his smites here. So Kanavi has no smite. Still do it. Sheer actually did so much work here. I mean, he fully blocked and frontlined for missing, and then he ulted the Blitz to reposition himself out, and then he W'd the burst from the Camille. Actually insane. How uses this Camille though? Yeah, I mean, he didn't get to play his game. Like here, Ruler got hooked. Wasn't good by him, and they kind of wasted Renato ult. So the start of this is actually terrible. And then here, Sheer ends up just blocking for missing, because missing got hit by the Viego Sun, so he would have got charmed in one shot. And then he ults Blitz. W's. Q3's land when he goes in.
这都是干锅给上了，都没用。最后这个反击风暴好的时候，小安真的是头都晕了，就差这么一刀。对呀、但这就是 AD 亲爹呀，对吧？因为有这个电风扇的存在。水龙魂弄不了了呀。
而且我觉得京东在这个很长一段时间的配线做得非常好，他卡纳维去边带，让谢尔来正面。
那必须的，
因为卡纳维是。
Now he's just split pushing with Ocean Soul, nice.
谢尔吃钱，现在那个作用没有这贾克斯吃钱作用大，对吧？
贾克斯对位已经领先了3级了。
贾克斯吃钱吃的是对面 AD 的命啊，这个钱吃的。
他现在比牙膏高1级，他活是一个上单，
纯活爹嘛，这贾克斯。
Mizzig has Ballista ult. That's why he's willing to walk a little bit further forward.
红区是一片黑呀，对于 IG 来讲。
而且现在还有一个尬的点，就是这种局面机器人就勾不了了呀，对吧？你现在除非又是只能勾 Ruler，
只能勾安妮 ，Ruler 身上还带罩子。
对呀、你勾安妮，万一勾过来你秒不掉，安妮回手这就拍你了，你只能勾辅助或者。 中路也只能这样了，确实是，别的都不好勾。
Good Q3 from Sheer. Kill on Blitz because of it. It's gonna break the situation. Now they're gonna really start. They're gonna get a lot off this. Kanavi's kind of inting though. Kanavi's inting. Should never be trading like this when his team is far. Good ult from Sheer actually. Okay, got the flash. All the Viego ult. Yeah, here Kanavi should not be trading so aggressively. Like, if he didn't force on this wave, they would have just been able to get wave on bot turret. Ended up having to walk here to save him. Okay, W on the hook. Nice. Well played.
从劣到优，再到现在的这个局面，京东只用了2波团战的时间哦。
像外塔被悉数拔干净了，还差一个上2塔，选择回城补给一波，不会又打了吧？那就给你个
这个距离，
来吧，拼反应。
这个距离我说真的随便打了，对吧？他之前那个比较夸张是没视野，就那个狐狸没视野。
They really love Jack Jungle in the LPL. I don't know about Jack Jungle, bro. I don't think it's that good.
2个眼点上。
I mean, it can be good in certain matchups, but I think it's being overplayed. I think it's just good into Xinjiao. That's probably it.
搞点青钢影 TP 也。
对，但问题是一会儿应该是在大龙出的拉扯，哎，
交成了。卡纳维还是反应也比较快，
也在线，
比较集中。但是问题就是现在京东这个主要伤害来源是这个武器大师，对吧？
这武器大师4件套。
对啊，他的主要伤害来源是贾克斯，你不是那么好处理贾克斯的。他甚至第4件补的是鸟盾，哎。 这个贾克斯，
Crying's gonna be forced to ult here. Yep, it's force ult. You just go forward. Oh, Draven got hit. Okay, Draven flash. Yeah, Draven has no flash, no cleanse. Makes it really easy for your Gao to find him. Lian didn't have to ult here though. Okay, Shear's gonna try to frontline here. Oh, Gao ulted, Krine flashed it. I mean, they have Ocean Soul, it's kind of OP in this fight. They missed it. Jax ended up getting it, okay. Gonna end with the mid-wave, GG. And they actually missed the smite, but Jax ended up getting it with like a Q. He fucking QW'd that shit.
加拔毛，确实这把应该失误2次了。
你们回去建议开个自定义小练一手，但这一把游戏对于京东来说还是翻盘成功。凭借着一波小龙一波大龙的2波团战吧，在前期一度落后，我看都快5000的情况下，把这个局势给打了回来，
太夸张了。这个主要还是在中期，我觉得最经典的还是在中期这个配线上做得非常好。
Not a bad first game. JDG got kind of tested early game, but it's just the JDG way, man. They're too good at setups and team fighting. They'll always be one of the best teams in LPL. Because of that, if you're really good at setups and team fighting, you'll always be solid globally. That's how it is, bro. That is just how it is, man.
大龙团拿到0换3，并且拉扯的也是相当的精彩，而且啊，这个小孩哥和卡纳米真的太难去处理了。最后拿下大龙，一波推进，结束本场比赛。那2位解说老师怎么评价本场京东的表现呢？
哎，这场我觉得转折点其实就出现
Is there or isn't there an 80 carry issue? I have no idea what this means, bro. But just the way it's being asked, I just don't even feel like answering it.
转折点，但是那波呢打完之后 ，IG 其实只是死了一个机器人，但是他可以继续通过他这种比如说去战龙魂的方法去玩，但是打着打着后面因为中塔掉了，他再也没有获得过像那一波。
Wait, so the VCS is just completely cooked? Okay, let's see. Official announcement. Let's see this. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. That's just in Vietnamese. Nice. VCS. Okay. VCS English news. VCS Spring 2024 to be postponed indefinitely. Postponed indefinitely due to a possible breach of competitive integrity. All remaining matches, results of Week 8 are canceled. Damn. Week 7 standings as the definitive Week 7 standings as the definitive team ranking, so they actually remove the results. That's kind of crazy. The finals playoffs will also be postponed. Okay, translation for the detailed statement. Last weekend, us, the organizers of the 2024 VCS Spring Split, had ordered to postpone some matches to conduct an investigation of the teams participating in the VCS. After some developments in the current situation, we announced that all matches will be postponed from Monday, March 18th, 2024. Details are as follows. All remaining matches of the group stage will be canceled. Results of matches on Thursday, March 14, will not be counted. The VCS 2024 Spring Finals will also be postponed until further notice. The group stage rankings will be calculated based on the results until the end of Week 7, March 10th. And this ranking will be used to decide the teams participating in the playoffs. We understand that this is a really difficult decision to make in the middle of a tournament, but we are fully committed to always upholding transparency in the VCS and absolutely will not tolerate any actions that affect the competitive integrity. We understand the impact this announcement will make and are grateful for our audience's sympathy and understanding during this difficult time. Lastly, a sincere thank you for your companionship and support for the tournament. Please continue to follow our official channels to get updates on the latest information. So, I mean, this just seems like, I mean, if they're saying competitive integrity, what does that mean? It's just match fixing? It was just match fixing in the VCS? Potentially league-wide match fixing in the VCS? Not like one team. There was like league-wide match fixing in the VCS? What the hell? VCS and match fixings. Name a more iconic duo. That's actually crazy that they had to cancel a league. I mean, I guess we'll see what the results are, but like, how many teams are involved in this? Is this like more than half the league is involved in it? Is it just like a few teams at the bottom? Is it the entire league involved? Like, the way that it's worded, you can't really know, and I assume they make it vague on purpose. But it's crazy to me that like a whole league is actually having match fixing to that degree where you have to cancel the league. You have no other option. So I assume this means that VCS won't be going to MSI. Like, how do you decide who goes to MSI when you don't even have a league to run? And yeah, there's just like no more VCS until further notice. Actually crazy, bro. There's one game when one team aced the other and the whole team went Drake. Wait, what is the match? What is the match that like prompted the abrupt cancellation? Or was it just actually that like every match was match fixed? Someone made a video about it. Nice, bro. I'll go find it then. Who made the video? It's so funny when somebody's like, yo, streamer, go watch the video that somebody made on the internet. It's like, oh shit, yeah, okay, I'll go find that one. Yeah, I just typed in VCS match fixing, didn't find any videos.
Rocky vẫn còn sống. Rocky
Alright, here's the
ngược trở lại để xả tới đường của Glory. Glory 5. BJ đang chạy. Tốc biến quyết phá.
Oh, they get 100% end.
Cực kỳ đẹp với Raizo. Và họ như là đã quét sạch đường của Team Web rồi.
Và chiến thắng sẽ có dành cho MB. Chúng ta sẽ có thể thức một
They have a full wave and they went Drake. Damn, bro.
phiên một showdown trong cặp thi đấu ngày hôm nay. Nhưng bây giờ thì MB họ đang muốn đẩy ở dưới chăng? Họ chưa end game. Họ có thể end game không?
Họ chưa.
The game is literally just over.
Muốn end game à? Tại vì
Senna và Artemis còn 9 giây. Sát thương đến từ bên phía MB là có, những quyết định của họ là không muốn.
Alright, cool.
Đầu tuần mới, VCS rúng động với
Wait, but it's in Vietnamese. Oh, it's in Vietnamese with no subtitles or translation.
hàng loạt tin đồn liên quan đến đại án bán độ. Thậm chí drama lần này được xem còn lớn hơn cả vụ gà hồng SP.
Okay, well,
把生活玩出新意，自由自在，灵感随行。
用个性的方式画世界，
让眼界突破边界，
让远在天边，近在眼前，
让每一刻精彩不再等待。
同步给各位召唤师们。极速保护，全效应万变；美孚速霸润滑油，快速应对战况变化，全效保护英雄出征。玩游戏就选拯救者，2024联想拯救者全系列产品再度升级，高能登场，与所有召唤师一起为战而生。比赛间歇无事可做，和好友来一局人在塔在。LPL 官方授权小游戏正式上线，全新塔防体验刺激十足，快来和你的小伙伴一起上分！微信搜索“人在塔在”小游戏，无需下载，点击即玩。那刚刚我们也是聊到嘛 ，JDG 这个运营啊，细节做的真的非常的到位。那两位老师觉得这一场比赛 IG 要怎么去应对呢？
就是我觉得 IG 这队伍他也没有第二个赢游戏的手段了，对吧？他玩来玩去，说白了，这个赛季所有赢的比赛都是我们赛前分析说到那个模板，
就是3板斧重锤抡死你。
对，然后呢，现在上路的部分，我觉得是最应该先做出改变的，就还是那个点，你如果是一个笃定了要打上半区的阵容，那你就不要给下路选这种就是德莱文机器人什么这种，但是就是还是英雄联盟，你不能两头沉啊。你不能头尾你都想顾，还是要分清一个阵容的轻重缓急嘛。那在这种情况下，我觉得 IG 第一就是先想好这把上路要选什么。如果再玩战士，是不是在玩一个对团战影响比较大的，比如说像贾克斯这种把它抢掉，还是说这把早点把奎桑提出了？第二就是现在前期就算有优势，你中期玩这种比较细节的东西，你玩不过京东，那这个问题不是一场 BO3 中间休息这15分钟能解决的。
而且我觉得比较重要的一点是 ，IG 在中期，就是我们说这个比较直接一点，你下游的队伍或者说是在下的队伍去往上打的时候，你要比对面更快的集结，你不可能说靠兵线运营你玩死对面，这个很难。所以我觉得对于 IG 来讲，如果说在前期这把还是能拿到不错的优势，我觉得可能在集结速度上要更快的，包括说不管你是在边线上用青钢影也好，还是用贾克斯也好，甚至说鳄鱼也好，你还是要比京东更快的去做集结，因为在上把其实在优势的时候，上单的集结速度是要比对面慢的。就你不能多摊一波线，有时候还是要吃亏去帮助正面。这个打这种队伍，你还是在正面打团打赢才是正道。 来到第2把，我觉得要看一下iwdominate选出什么样的英雄。其实他英雄池真的蛮多的。
IG 这边先搬一个安妮，他觉得这个是
Oh shit,
辅助
I was
的
muted.
Nico，
Yeah, I
他觉得
unmuted.
这个 Nico 会摇。
Yeah.
京东把
Oh, nice.
多局的这个回答比翻了，对。
Holy shit, bro! I've had to mute so many times because of allergies, bro. This is so annoying, bro. I gotta figure out a way to maybe move somewhere in Berlin.
是的，所以这个我感觉阿尼这班位有点浪费。
I was probably just muted since I got up for coffee, I think.
就是他觉得安妮也能摇，都能摇。
Yeah, I gotta figure out a place to move, dude. Where do I go, bro? Where do I go? How do I get a fucking place where I can set up in Berlin?
他 rank 记录，他打很多局的卡，面对卡列的时候，他都会用尼寇来辅助。
当 然了，又把此前京东用过的这个大头维鲁斯。
Nah, bro, it's impossible to live here.
京东最后一手，哎，搬的是 Westcam。
Where do I go, bro?
出个打野呗，这手真得出一个有伤害的。
Antihistamine not work. I mean, I'm just like deathly allergic to cats. I mean, there's no way that I can live here for a month. Gotta find a way to find a place. Airbnb. Yeah, I guess.
就青钢眼，
我觉得把头埋低，
狗熊不好，狗熊
这个
Maybe.
阵容太，
那这样可能上单要出可问这
Gonna be hassle though.
这个阵容打到团战阶段伤害有点低，对吧？
Yeah, we have Volibear ban.
而且有点小笨，就是这个阵
Or
容。
Volibear pick, I mean.
狗熊很笨。
I don't know, bro. I feel like Vi was pretty good in this game. What is this? I mean, Karma could work. I don't really like Karma support. I never see it win, but it like theoretically works into Renata.
京东拿个卡尔玛，上路再补个前排，这阵容又很扎实啊。先出有没有乌迪尔？小孩哥玩不玩这个？玩鳄鱼，
他是有乌迪尔的选项，但
是的，
鳄鱼看起来更好。
鳄鱼。
Humidifier won't work. I mean, it's just like there's cat dander in like just random places, bro. Like, I don't know. This is what it is. People don't understand like what actually having allergies is like. It's not like some like, oh, like I have like the sniffles or like some fucking bullshit like that, like some pussy shit. Like this is actually like, no, it's like I'm allergic enough to cats that when I was like, if I was interacting with a cat for more than 10 minutes as a kid, I would get like hives all over my entire body and like literally have to go to the hospital or I'll die. Like that's the level they were talking about. So even though there hasn't been a cat here for 2 years, it's like any contact with like any dander that's in any place. It's not like, oh, you just get a humidifier and you're fine.
大家如果有印象，当时的 LNG 那个上单叫沉沦17，然后玩着玩着给他抬下去了，把圣枪哥换上来了，然后圣枪哥换上来之后，面对当时联赛上路选取率最高的狗熊，圣枪哥直接选个老鳄鱼，把那狗熊单杀了对线。
但我觉得最好的，在我的印象里，狗熊的使用者还得是狼形。
还得是戴面具的那种，对吧？还得是那个多一件装备，出门 AP 狗。
Wait, it ends up being the Volibear top? Into Renekton? I know people have liked this matchup before. I don't like this matchup. I actually think Renekton can just win it. I think Renekton just saves his pretty much Renekton just needs to buy Healy reduction and then he just wins it. In my opinion. I know some people really like this matchup. I mean, there's intricacies to the matchup for sure, but I just don't like it.
最终第二局还是跟第一局啊，两边都是拼一个中期。
Like 640 places for your stay till April 10th. It's about, yeah, no, I mean the whole problem with finding an Airbnb is internet. Like, will there be good enough internet to like stream consistently, multi-stream, all that stuff? Ends up being Nico support. Okay, so it's Karma mid and Nico support. All right. I mean, I guess I can see it. I just feel like it's harder for JDG to play their style here. Like, they normally thrive when they have more CC.
谢谢现场观众的加油，但是 Ruler 已经先一步把闪玩出来了。
主要他也不敢捏净化，怕二段控制紧随其后。
对啊，
那最后就可能是双招一起掉。
维鲁斯一击掉闪，你别说，还是挺有影响的。就他这个一击掉闪，破破王就可以刷下来了。破破王直接一路刷下来，然后那波你敢推线你就要死。卡莉斯塔跟列娜塔这组合，你没闪是很难活下来的，配合破破王。
有个僵尸眼，现在真的好流行这种中单。
Alright, cleaning service. Oh, yeah, bro. I should never bring. I should not have said anything. Bring up any type of problem to Twitch chat. It just gives you like the most like asinine answers. Like I can't even tell if people are trying to be helpful or they just want to like piss you off. Most of the time, I think it's the latter.
哎呀
I will just fix it myself.
直接设计住了，
是的，
赚了波大的，
主要骗了一下，他这个插完眼在边上等着，等你过来，然后
literally every time, yeah, it's literally every time with anything, bro.
帮了一下哦，那看看乐言刷下去之后，下路能不能予以一些。
I mean, obviously the goal is that like maybe like you find like one helpful comment in it. That's the goal.
断绝了卡南韦能进野区的任何路。
第一个铁腕镜盒就中了，而且他很有路子，他是彗星列娜塔，你看到没有？他打这个 Nico， 他的思路是我对着消耗，然后跟你拼伤害，对吧？毕竟你身板脆，但一级消耗 Nico 这个 Q。
Wait, we're like not even winning the Nico Varus poke lane early?
要被维鲁斯抢到2级了。
And I guess we got pushed on the wave.
小兵升2，
这样恰路抢到了线，换得很凶的前提下，盲僧是会有可能进野的，因为卡尔玛在中路是前期会吃线的。有着线权的情况下，看一下卡纳维的选择。
Kanavi 3 camps into base into longsword. Land breaks this lane, it'd be huge. They made it look like they warded Tribush, but they didn't actually ward anything. And Wink land a flash Q onto missing.
这是唯一他不敢动手的原因，对吧？因为如果盲僧在他们身后，这波出手就炸了。这是他
fully backing or no?
的事情。
哦，京东今天这个下半区，这个
They saw Ruler basing.
在蓝色方
Ruler cancels recall, so it ends up being a fake recall. They know Viego could be bought. They played around this jungle pressure really well.
卡纳维这个真挺有路子的，大家玩盲僧可以研究一下。
对，因为确实单开盲僧最重要的是前期会伤，你那个药瓶得嗑下去。他选择不吃药以后，直接把状态压下去，把3组吃完直接回家，保一个药。
而且这样
时间上是差不多，
就是他刷野上面在点儿上面就也比较有讲究了嘛。他可以1级学 E 开 F6， 就他完全不考虑续航。
是，
他学 E 开 F6， 然后我看他是学 E 开 F6， 然后再学个 Q， 2级 QE 刷石头人，
打得很快嘛。
对，然后再去刷这个红 buff， 把自己刷到半血再 B 补状态。上一次的上单巡已经是967天了。阿赖子。 说到阿赖子，你可能不熟，但我告诉你，那个0-16赛季的 V5只赢了1局，那赢的1局的 MVP 就是阿赖子，建模吧，对吧？好像是我记得，那一个赛季一个 MVP， 好兄弟，
强势一套。
You look miserable, brother. Hey, thank you, man. Nice. That makes me feel good. Thank you for the comment.
照出来。
盲僧又刷下来了，这第2轮了。下半区Ruler这闪现马上转好了，伏笔就要消除了。
If good internet is your issue, have you considered staying at KC Mad Gaming House? Yes. Perfect. They're having a normal one today? Oh, it's just been normal. It's been how it is. Just letting you know, you look like complete shit. Just letting you know, you are the ugliest motherfucker I've ever seen. You should slit your own throat. Like, it's like, oh, okay, all right, nice.
就他不需要跟你换血就能推线。
对，然后他那 RQ 没有任何。
Please kill yourself so you don't look so fucking shitty. You are an atrocity on my eyeballs.
哎，等一下，先看一下这波 W 千载游野命中。
Standard Twitch chat fucking comments, bro. I love it.
开个盾就往下跑，而且这波如果在下半区打起来，京东是先行集结的，龙应该是先行。
Ryan's level 6.
700多的血惩戒到。
Didn't get much value off his level 6 though. This is like the lowest value level 6 play he could have made. Charm ends up hitting Kanavi. Kanavi has W. Gets it, but he dies. Land flashes for it. Flashes for the reset. He should have queued onto missing though. If he queued onto missing, he could have maybe killed.
躲掉了这一发魅惑，但是这个魅惑结结实实的亲在了盲僧的脸上，导致卡纳维还是被小乐言直接捡起来了哦。但小乐言这个闪现捡也是留人心切，闪现换掉了卡尔玛的一个闪现。
出门是直接往龙看，乐言经验也很老，吃完一个就走。
是。看铁腕镜盒了
，Wait, what the fuck was that? What the hell was this? I mean, obviously Wink was trying to just W himself, and then he just didn't get it off. He was just trying to W himself, and he just didn't get it off.
我觉得只有一种可能，
他想穿梭闪，
不，他就是准备好了。
Just unretire to get good internet. True.
哦，然后 W 没挂上。
对，应该就是他没挂上，直接被秒。只有这。
I mean, I don't even know, bro. If he W's himself, is that even a good play? I don't even think that his W would pop.
要2下平 A， 对吧？那2下平 A
肯定是来不及的，
肯定来不及，所以他必须得交成了。
Break plus grubs。
要回放看一下，应该是他想用 W 去硬换，然后把 A 辅助秒掉，然后没来及，
爆了，被穿刺之剑直接引爆了。
If he got his W off, could nah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if Ruler just trade, it's still just 2 for 1, same result. It's not a good play to go for.
顺着一波，乐人这波也很妖啊，上半区不要直接来入侵，盲僧应该是完全没想到的。
但这把对于 IG 来说，不能让这维鲁斯肥啊。这个维鲁斯我看了一下，没人碰得了他。
右边没什么开团，
对呀，开不到他呀。
是的，
他肥这把龙团可太难打了。
卡纳维本来想好好的，这宝宝的刷下来又能帮一波下，结果一下来看啥都没了。
但卡纳维通过
F6的视野发现的，
对他通过上半 F6的视野，他知道下半区已经没了。
Oh, crying. I mean, they called this off anyway because they saw Kadavi when he went over, but like, Jesus. This is not an angle, dude. You're playing versus tier 2 boots. Karma, why would you ever go for that?
你来人的话，狐狸也没大，你支援不了那么快。破败王也懂了，这上半区去不得。 穷山恶水啊！这上半区去了就要死，
反制也来得很快。飞哥来下，这个京东其实应该是有讯息的。Link 的走位突然靠前，京东选择想把这波线处理完，可能有一点危险。闪现过来
And Ruler flashes, no cleanse, can't even ult. He's dead. Missing dead too. Missing's dead too. Big, really big. Rake in 140. Ruler had no cleanse.
就他想把线送进去的那一波，正好被 Wink 抓住了机会，然后配合上
Good play.
一个闪现先手，
而且乐言来的也很快啊。
What if you got like a huge plastic bubble, put your entire stream setup in it with a hypoallergenic air filter system? Yeah, it'd be good. That's how I would do it.
这把感觉上路2个人确实没什么镜头哦。
各玩各的，
没什么玩的空间，跟剩下4个人来说，来不及了，
还是退慢了。
对他那个炮车线卡在那儿，他有点难受。他们想把线推进去再溜溜，但是列娜塔跟卡利斯塔的这个留人距离实在太远了。
曾经有位著名的教练说过，这个游戏不可。
Considered buying another house. I have considered buying an apartment.
当绿叶的，
那是呀。
Somewhere in Europe. The time zone is really nice. Now if I can just get time zone, good internet, no cat, and not get murdered, that would be ideal.
这波在装备上其实大差不差。虽然 IG 有着2个人头的领先，
而且上单也都下不来，就看有没有兄弟。但鳄鱼其实愿意的话，推了线能跑。
这波团其实对于 IG 来说，应该是一个稍强势一点的团战。
但就看小孩哥会不会跑了，中路也被消耗了。这是
The internet, yeah, the internet's really good. Gillies' place is like super high quality, never drops.
这是交替下来的，直接把自己玩到半血了。那感觉现在情况又不对了呀，狐狸没有状态了。
So France and Spain is not an option. Yep, pretty much.
给吃点，给吃点。
留了2个果子，最后是下路的线推完，卡尔玛没踢啊。在集结方面的话 ，IG 是被成功的逼出了。 这个野区
想回来看中路抓卡尔玛也没什么机会。
京东这一拉一扯之间啊，把 IG 从野区里挤出去了。
是的，
主要还是白银这个状态，
牙膏关键，牙膏这个 RQ 加 Q，
这把血量压残了。反正我觉得卡尔玛赖还是赖在就是中期这个，他打人不用成本，他一上去给你个 RQ 就好了。
哎，就是我说付出跟收益不能成比。尼口蹲到了，过来来了。
This thing, I thought he was gonna look for ult there, but they were committed on Drake. This is gonna be a banger fight. This is gonna be some deaths. People are going to be dying soon. Renata is trying to look for an ult flank. Good poke from Yagao. Yagao holding this bush is really good by him. Well played from JDG, bro. It's well played, bro. It's well played. Like, they mark the bot lane with this ward here, and then they also have Yagao sitting in this bush to poke them when they walk in, because IG wants to collapse from multiple angles, and JDG knew that once they forced them out of the tri-bush bot lane, that the only angle for IG to go through would be to walk through bot side, so Yagao just marks it. Stuff like that, like... I mean, it sounds easy when you see somebody, or it's like, it seems simple when you see somebody do it, but it's actually like, that's actually the difference between teams that know how to play Drakes and teams that don't.
对啊，老千层饼了都是。
重驱，这波辅助先落位了。
但因为京东自己已经拿了2条虫子的情况下，他不需要去争了，你就拿4条，你也没有额外的蠕虫生成了呀。
所以这个虫还是有的时候没有什么太多竞争的价值，就哪怕拿了5虫，它不足以说改变当前的局面。该劣还该优都是一样。
确实，我的建议是把衣服。
Oh, they're on to the end. He's just alive. Okay. There'll be 3 grubs for each team. Not bad.
是的。
You suck, bro. Thank you, Uncle Sam. 011.
还是我感觉 Crying 这把打的有点不舒服，哪怕有一个人头在。
Bro, I try to match the energy of the Twitch chatter voice, like how they would say it, you know? I feel like that's what he was going for there.
第2轮还能让他拿到是挺难受的。
想动下路，
又是同样的套路，闪。
Ruler has flash. He's just dead again, bro. Cleanse doesn't matter. He's just dead. Can he kill Wink? No, he can't. Damn, Ruler, bro. Flashed on by On with Callisto, and then yeah, it's GG.
就算解掉也死了，也难跑，没法走了。
I want to suck on you. Okay, too far in the other direction. Let's be normal.
撞下来确实走不掉。
感觉最近 Ruler 这种机会给挺多的，就是最近这2周 Ruler 出现了很多波这种，
就是被单抓嘛。
对啊，对着对线，然后自己吃兵，直接被抓死了。
Okay. JDG. Gold deficit with 2 Drakes. I mean, they don't necessarily outscale here, but the thing is, like, JDG outscale IG as a team. Feel me?
上路纪律性很好的体现。
太，
那他没有视野呀，
就是他就是觉得人回家了，
对，
走太靠前了，哎。换线了。 但依旧来说，现在卡莉斯塔拿着3个头，还是推不了这个尼寇加维鲁斯的线。这个线权确实站得蛮死的。
卡莉斯塔被射了一箭哦，这个时候尼寇也隔墙找到了破本王的位置，上去消耗了一下。京东再打峡谷先锋了，有一个大鳄鱼的参战。 两边在作战能力上面上单，左边是有鳄鱼的，而右边的狗熊也沉寂了14分钟。来看一下这波团战，鳄鱼先去贴熊的脸，盲僧过来想先解决狗熊，但是狐狸。
Oh, Renekton is getting jumped on. Okay, Renekton went. Oh, good combo from Kanavi and Sheer. Well played. Now they're on to Yushinomi. Renata ult. They kited out. Sheer will have a Q. It's just team fighting masterclass or what, bro? It's just a complete team fighting masterclass. Also, Yagao just soloed on, I don't know where, but somewhere. They just have that synergy, bro. They just have that synergy.
他把控制链拉满的情况下，狐狸是一个技能都交不出来，而且在镜头外，我们要靠导播的回放。等会儿再来看一下卡莉斯塔是怎么单
杀了，我看了一个助攻没有，
就被卡尔玛纯单掐。主要他有净化，
不懂，
要看一下。学，在侧野滑，先吃一个 Q。
Flash stun on Ari. Kanavi instantly follows it up. Like, yeah, super good. Then they kite out the Renata ult here. Yagao is just fucking with on the side, making it unplayable for him. Nico ult. It's clean, bro. They just have such good ideas of like what everyone's job is in the fight. I think that's the thing that makes JDG so good in these skirmishes. They're always like, okay, like we have to mark this area, we need to ward this area, like we'll turn using this ability on this member. This person will frontline and tank damage. It's just like it's so logical, but the way that they do it is so nice. Oh, look at the damage. Look at the fucking damage. They can't even contest us. They can't contest. Insane poke from Karma. Yeah, I mean, the more I think about it, the more I actually like the Nico support and the Karma mid. They can't fight at all. Crying got too chunked. Now he's playing against Hexel Point. Fucked.
这把
电龙卡尔玛真的想想都难受。
对呀，而且这被留住了 ，YSKM。
Oh, YSKM is just dead.
接到被踢回来了，老熊啥也没干。
Free pick.
跟队友见了2波面。
Play for bot turret here. Huge.
溜达的就结束了。
主要哥们儿对线对了15分钟，对的好好的，打了2波团，直接不对了，直接跟自己没关系了已经。
这场游戏啊，已经是往这个 IG 不受控的方向在走了。其实他这个团战想的确实蛮美好的，卡莉斯塔、列娜塔找机会，狐狸找机会，佛伊哥
捡一个。
对，因为左边这个阵容，佛伊哥捡谁都挺爽的。
完老熊在前面一扛啊，是吧？
但永远都是在奇怪的角度啊，京东的上野联动啊，哎呦，咬住挠你。
上一波还是share这个闪现咬，先锋的波太果断了。
主要他俩这个默契有点好。
对呀。
就一般人应该不会想到说，我去弄一个有闪有2段大的狐狸，
这波被看到了，主要有视野。
Bro, it's so greedy.
有点忒差了。
主要这个就是懒嘛，
对呀，
就不想动那2步。
那你狐狸找机会魅惑到入了，但是自己马上被盲僧 Q 出了。
We're scrapping.
他怕被回旋。
We are scrapping.
是，但不敢赌。
Not bad.
主要是 CD 一高起来不好算，
对呀，不敢赌这东西。
现在京东选择集结，这个其实就是 IG 面临的问题，就不管优劣势边线集结的太慢了。狗熊还在边线，正面京东已经先行集结了。
What?
开车。
You should play Nico support.
嘟8比88就掉了。
Yeah.
哎，这列娜塔打得非常完美。
Oh wait, hold on. We got a whole complete banger. They got a reset insta. Sheer gonna die. It looks unplayable actually. It's under Sky Gap. Ah, never mind. It's unplayable. GG. Yeah. Nico support got one shot. Didn't even matter.
这瞎怎么这么痛啊！
哇，这波列娜塔大已经扑到顶级完美了。
We'll see a Grand Slam soon, or is League too volatile?
差太多了，
而且确实列娜塔。
I mean, I don't know. I think it's just complete like RNG. I feel like every year there's like a 10 to 15% chance of like, probably less. It's probably like every year there's probably like a 5% chance of a team being good enough to win a Grand Slam. I just like every year you get to see if it actually is going to happen or not, you know? That's it.
吸住了3个人，其实是乐园变得一瞬间就被秒了。
这波打完到点了呀！
这盲僧一点不省劲，摸眼过来就是一脚。
主要你看他打这狐狸，你看他拍这狐狸的。
Yeah, it was Mantra Q was not good there, but whatever. I mean, Karma does seem like a Yagao champion though, and also if you watch how Yagao plays, like he's been super underrated in terms of like how good he is around objectives. I think that that's one thing that people underrate is like when they see this JDG team play, a lot of the strength of like, oh, like how do they like do their setups and stuff. Just watch how Yagao plays around objectives. Like when he's playing Annie, when he's playing Karma, just like the locations that he sits in, like he just always does the right thing, bro. He's such like a smart player. Just always knows what the right move is and what his job is in the fight. His team fight vision is like top tier. I mean, the thing about Yagao is his laning is not ultra elite. It's good. It's not ultra elite. But his team fighting and awareness and like understanding of being able to like understand how the enemy team wants to play a situation and counterplaying that is just like world class for sure. And his like understanding of League of Legends and like where he should be on the map at all times is also top tier. Like one of the best in the world as mid.
看到这个 Nico 变的维鲁斯分身吓一跳，真吓一跳。对呀，
又是侧向的列娜塔大招。
Ronaldo gets nothing done here. Super fake Ronaldo. I don't know what Kadavi is doing. I mean, it looks cool, but I think it's just mega int. Really unnecessary, but I guess it ends up working. Yeah, I mean, I would say that's just the comparison, right? It's like Yagao is more in the faker vein, and Knight is more like Chovy. You got both sides. Is that just free Hexel? I feel like they all have to just go, no? Or do they just have no ults and we're just giving Hexel? mean, you're never winning this game if you give this, bro. You have to just fight it, I think. Or like just show up. Or you have to like try to start Baron here. You have to do something off this timing. You just give Hexel, you're just losing the game, guaranteed. What happened? What the fuck just happened? I saw IG was losing like 5 minutes ago. Well, they're still losing, bro. Like, the hell happened? 5 minutes ago, IG was losing, and they're still losing. Bro, you just only watch SK games or what? If you watch other regions outside of LEC and LCS, sometimes the team that's winning just wins. Clean up in aisle my pants. JDG has played this game so well. Nice, man. Clean up in aisle my pants. Excellent, bro. Dom, what do you make out of this G2 loss yesterday? I mean, it's nothing really. There's certain champs that they're not super good at. One of those champs. Oh, wait, can they end? No, they can't end. They have to just go Baron here. Yeah, there's some champs that they're just like not good at. Gwen is one of those champs that they're not good at. I think in general, their comp was like kind of inactive for a G2 comp. So I think they could easily just remedy it. I mean, normally BB's been like winning top lane. They're way more versatile than Fnatic, so it's just like, yeah, ban K'Sante probably against Fnatic. Yeah. Just ban K'Sante against Fnatic and then just play a counter pick. Something like that. Like Lee Sin looking a bit rusty. I don't know if it's rusty. I mean, I just think he's not that good at Lee Sin, but he doesn't need to be super good at Lee Sin. I mean, if you put him in a better Lee Sin game, he can probably play better. That's a pretty hard Lee Sin game. Not really because of the Poppy. Like, Poppy is like not great to play against, but it's more just that his team just doesn't have like many gankable lanes. Like, top lane is pretty hard to gank. Like, you can pressure it, but it's kind of hard to like gank and get kills. Oh shit. Renato is pretty good here. They kill Sheer. Honest just dead. In the wave here. In the waves at all. Like, this is nice for JDG. It's some like good kills, but you don't actually progress the game with this. Is they're gonna try to just push on top? Shouldn't be able. Well, maybe they could just like chain kill IG and then end top through that. Everyone, like 4 people are gonna be up for this fight on Nexus, unless Land just doesn't back and they just open top and FF. You're doing an all-pro team for LEC. It's just G2 minus Yike plus Razork. Wait, hold on. Ryan will kill Ruler here. Oh my god, okay. 1k gold, not bad. I would probably, okay, so I'd have Razork in there for sure. If we're going based off like spring split, I would have Alvaro over Mickey X. Like, I think Mickey is the best support in LEC, but I just don't think that he performed to his standards last split. And then I would just have the rest of G2. I mean, Hans is like kind of questionable last split. Like, maybe like if you really like how Supa plays, you could put him there. But I think that for the most part, yeah, it's just G2 plus Razork plus Alvaro minus Yike minus Mickey X. Oh, Wink is just dead. Nice. Oh, On is just dead too. Cool. Ruler's just doing red buff. The rest of the team is trying to end 4v5. Yeah, I like how like when JDG and when top LPL teams are ahead, they're just like so much less safe with how they progress this game. If you don't understand what happened here, because we were in a replay, so it's kind of hard to make out what exactly happened. So Ruler died top. He was like their strongest member at this point. He was up like, you know, he gave 1k gold to enemy team, but even though it's 4v5, JDG knows they're strong enough that they just like got to pick. They just like kept on playing the game, even though like Ruler was dead. They just 4v5 like took the other two inhibs, and that's why the reason why Ruler was just like doing red and stuff, is because he just wasn't like, yeah, he just wasn't alive for it, bro. He was literally just dead, and they just like ended the game 4v5 because they're like, we're so much stronger. We have Hexel, we have Baron. We don't need to like sit here and like wait for him to spawn and then go like play mid bot. They're like, okay, we're strong enough without him. We're actually stronger than them 4v5 with Hexel, so let's just keep on playing the game normally. Are you telling me IG is gonna lose this game? That's exactly what I'm telling you, bro. Literally exactly what I'm telling you. They have balls, the way you're saying. I mean, they just like, they're more accurate with their analysis of like how strong they are. Look at this baby, bro. Wait, he played so well. Sheer is actually good as fuck. This kid is just cracked. I don't know. And the thing is, he's playing like a 3-6-9 role for the team, which is normally something that rookies are not good at. You know, being like the understanding how to play team fights really well, how to understanding how to play weak side top, having that type of vision, like that is not easy. To just come into a team like JDG and just instantly fit in and do this stuff. I mean, he's pretty happy about his performance, you can tell. Impressive, bro. It's kind of like how when Irrelevant came into LEC, how I felt about Irrelevant, where most players are good mechanically, but they kind of like lack the team fighting vision and like the map understanding, but it seems like he has that. Huge. All right, next series, bro. RNG playing against NIP. Pretty big. In 369, personally recommend share. I have no idea, bro. I don't know the lore. But he probably did. A lot of times it's like, for example, when I was a player, when I was on TL, I personally recommended Darnock. Normally, like the player who is on the main team gets to choose, like if they say, oh, this guy is really good, I like the way he plays, normally that guy will be picked up by the organization. Pretty common. I wouldn't be surprised.
我觉得2把下来，从战绩也能侧面体现，iwdominate其实有点没办法跟正面的队友汇合起来。
对，就是他没有跟剩下的兄弟在玩一局游戏，就是他玩着玩着。
Here's actually so good. All right, I'm gonna make
这一把崩的来，就是崩的太快的最大原因就是上一把姑且中路还有兵线，就是安妮没熊的时候，因为上一把是安妮每波用大去换兵线嘛。 好歹有点线，这一把是完全没线，就是中路被这个卡尔玛搞的动也动不了，然后打团之前又被消耗，打到一半这卡尔玛打团过来直接把你 ADC 单杀了，就你玩来玩去你感觉都很难受。
整场在上海面板上，狐狸还是打出了不错的效果。
这个看到牙膏最高就懂了，直接投给牙膏。懂了，对我们这2票都给牙膏，确实是，
主要他。 0-1单杀3-1的卡莉斯塔，对，然后一波小龙团是先打掉中路的血量，又在下路是单人打掉了2个人双路的血量，
存在感太强了，这是卡尔玛。哎，真是为了牙膏量身定做的这种类型哦。牙膏最擅长的就是推线之后帮队友嘛，而卡。
一个是比较慢热，可能是这个最近状态不是很好；二是这个儒勒确实最近这个小给一下的，在下路确实有所失误，但整体来说京东还是非常稳健的。
就他们也搞守恒的，就是那种 ruler C 的时候别人送一下，然后别人 C 的时候 ruler 得送一下，是这意思不？
是。
就他们也是那种5个人不能同时 C。
但对于 IG 来讲，一是我觉得。 近一段时间啊，这个iwdominate的状态下滑的蛮厉害的。二是这个确实玩不到一起去，感觉。
完了，我也有一个 这个思路啊，我是最近看 IG 比赛有感而发，这说的不对就反驳没关系。就 IG 的粉丝们，就是我觉得那个天真下去之后，班位没有了狮子狗梦魇还有魏啊，因为天真的狮子狗梦魇魏也老容易被经常被ban嘛，就是现在感觉打 IG 这班位太固定了，一是乐言的这个暴女。 对吧？泰坦加 IC， 就是这个班位非常固定的情况下，让 IG 最擅长的这东西玩不出来了，所以现在就说还是卡在一个比较敏感的地方，就是他既没有办法用太多的时间去练新套路，因为他们还是要准备季后赛，以及为了这个我们说3个比赛至少赢1个而努力嘛。但你现在这个就等于你最擅长的那套你一直拿不到，然后你剩下的尝试过程中，你看3个比赛尝试的这个都没有办法取得胜利，就挺难受的。
哎，不重要，高手也会控 RQ 的。谁家？
喷晕了，就那把喷完，感觉 IG 状态直接喷没了。这把的 MVP， 中单的牙膏3-0-17，83%的击杀贡献率，同时有着188%的伤转。当然，数据还是不能完全体现他对团队的帮助。
哎，这场在这个包括说0-1单杀3-1的卡莉斯塔也好，还是说在几波龙的拉扯上压低对面血量也好。 确实，牙膏这个状态有劲儿。
对啊，而且右边这个阵容，就是我们说他前3手选完手真的已经选的不是特别长了，就是很怕卡尔玛这一手。但他又不敢真的，
因为他怕尼寇去了以后，他显得后2班很呆。
你现在这么想，你只能把安妮那个班位变成卡尔玛。因为安妮打狐狸的这个对线，你上一把打了，你是可以接受的，你不是说完全玩不了。 对吧？上一把狐狸甚至还是能动一动的，但是卡尔玛打狐狸的这个对线一旦出现了，就会出现这把这种情况。所以你马后炮啊，还是老生常谈的话题。我们赛后的复盘 BP 一定是马后炮。就马后炮说，那一手应该是搬卡尔玛的。就是你搬卡尔玛架你肯定没道理，那样确实太伤了。那样万一尼寇摇去中，
那就后2手很呆嘛，
你就空搬2手嘛。对啊，但是你还是应该把最核心的问题解决。当然，现在看起来就是京东对于中路这条线。 我个人认为，来到这个版本，确实比起赛季初来说，选择多太多了。
就岩雀、尼寇、卡尔玛、狐狸、
安妮，
安妮，
对安妮。然后大家更别忘了，舒瑞玛的皇帝到时候一回来，
这牙膏也是玩，
也闭着眼选，
学活。
对啊，所以他现在中路这几个英雄一旦定死了，那你也可以发现为什么就是来到近2个月，卡纳维不开始玩那个瑞尔。 那个瑞尔不玩了，
魏也不玩了，
哎，也玩魏偶尔玩一下，但主要就是赵信芒森、赵信加克斯，对吧？卡纳维也更加的能够在野区去玩战士，
这是他的舒适区，其实。
对啊，我一直觉得他就是战士大王，就是大家如果 看卡纳卫战士最经典的，其实就是2年前22年左右的时候，当时这个京东很多局比赛其实都是卡纳卫这个战士英雄能够取得很好的效果，包括他的这个心头好，贝尔维斯，这个今年看看吧，后面应该还有机会上场，
有可能有机会。
那个改了，挺金破坏者改了之后
，LEC 那个优雅他都不用了，就确实这个英雄不太好赢。
对，那艾优亚也是老贝尔维斯了，所以看看后面京东会不会在临近季后赛再掏出一点不一样的，稍微练一下。但至少我觉得，因为最近几个 BO3打得比较密集嘛，就看起来还是比开赛那段时间
状态好很多，
要好很多。
Greek yogurt,
的这个
plain Greek yogurt
的登场吧，也让这支队伍有更多的选择了。就是还是把很多
muesli, bro.
年轻选手
And we're out of spoons, so I'm eating it with a fork.
0，就是一个选手有没有灵性。 我觉得是很难片面的通过一个维度去体现的，就是你不能光说操作好的人有灵性，或者就他打比赛那个感觉，
就玩的很职业化。
YSKM 是有的，就是 YSKM 刚上来是有的，但是现在确实我觉得这个赛季太挣扎了，就是遇到了这样的一个版本的变动，以及遇到现在这些英雄都跟他没太大关系，再加上就是现在那个上路生态改完之后 ，YSKM 是 有点挣扎，也希望他能够早早调整好，因为对于 IG 来讲，就是他们去年能够有一些让大家超乎意料的这个战绩，一就是因为上路的一个出色发挥嘛，二就是 Wink 转辅助之后点子太多了。
对，而且我觉得对于 IG 来讲，包括说去年的这个去年的青春风暴也好，还是今年说上来以后有段小连胜也好，最重要的是他们缺乏后劲儿。
就看看这今年能不能在季后赛让大家在眼前一亮吧。我们赛后也把镜头给到阿福，看看有什么后续的环节跟大家一起同步。
是的，我们现场的采访已经准备就绪，让我们把画面交给现场主持人，看看选手们有什么想说的。
好的，欢迎来到我们的赛后采访环节，我是主持人宝宝。在此恭喜北京 JDG 英特尔拿下本场的胜利。为大家采访到的是 JDG 的打野选手 kha'zix， 先跟大家打声招呼吧。
大家好，我是 JDG 的打野 kha'zix。
Alright, what do we watch?
欢迎看吧。
Are there any good league
恭
videos?
喜你们，也是在今天终于没有让一追二
Next series will start
2-0拿下。今天对阵的 IG
in roughly
战队呢
15 minutes.
上一次交锋啊
Give me some good league content to react to. And by react, I mean just eat and like laugh at for 10 minutes.
前天我采访 Missing 的时候，他也说今天势必要复仇成功。我们 JDG 今天也是承诺到了这个诺言啊。那问一下我们的 kha'zix， 此时此刻心情如何呢？
去年的话，感觉赛前没想到会输嘛，然后赛后输掉了，有点气。但是今天就赛前想复仇了。
I see MSI 2024 location. It's been leaked. Chengdu, China. I knew it was in China. I didn't know the city, but yeah, that means the sleep schedule will be miserable. I'll be waking up at 3 a.m. every day for MSI. Nice.
基本应该比赛那天就打完比赛休息一会儿，然后就不怎么休息了。
还是劳逸结合啊！那也想问一下，今天啊对阵到 IG 战队，你会觉得两支战队在打法风格上有什么相似的地方吗
？IG 战队的话，感觉跟我们差不多吧，因为他们也是很想打，然后今天也是感觉我们一直在打的。
也是比较喜欢追求进攻的这样一个风格。我相信今天这场对决呢，很多召唤师会把这个关注点聚焦在两位打野选手的一个交锋啊。那对面打野选手乐言。
Wait, hold on. This is
I'm IWillDominate, and this is Thorin's channel. The guy who, if I keep on associating with him, will get me banned on Twitch eventually.
The most exciting player in the world of League of Legends and in many years is FPX's Milky Way, the jungler who is a rookie in the LPL this split. This is a guy where despite being a rookie and a jungler, he's not only the best player on FPX, I would say right now he's the best player in the LPL. And it actually makes me ask the question, is he the best player in League of Legends? Now that sounds like ridiculous hyperbole, unless you've watched this guy and you've seen the run he's been on. Now, eSportsBet, the industry's leading crypto odds matrix, don't have any promotions directly connected with Milky Way, but they do have some that are out of this world I'd love to tell you about as well. So over on their site, one of their best ones is obviously the 777 promotion. You go to the promotions tab over here. Once you're on the page, just move over. You'll see it's on the very right-hand side there. It's over here. Make sure you select the right crypto, agree. Obviously, you can contact the customer support if you have any questions. The way this one works is quite simple. It's a 100% first deposit bonus capped at 300 USDT or equivalent. Minimum deposit is 10 USDT.
Offers from
Everyone can do this one once. And listen, once, not just as the first ever deposit on the site, but just once per account. And this one, I'm told by eSportsBet, changes every month. So there's one for March, there'll be one for April, and so on. And each account can do this bonus each month. So you can do it once per month per user on the site. So I actually think it's one of the best deposit bonuses that they've done. I understand a lot of people don't watch the LPL, and even if they were, let's be real, they wouldn't be watching FPX. FPS hasn't been good for a couple of years now. They don't have Doimbi and haven't had for a while now. And more importantly, they weren't expected to be a good squad. They actually didn't even start off as a good squad, and they certainly were not supposed to be relevant. And unless you were a hipster, no one knew this Milky Way guy. By the way, they even began this split winning only 1 out of their first 4 series. Since then, though, they have won 8 out of 9 best of 3 series, thanks to Milky Way. The one loss was to BLG, not only the best LPL team, potentially the best team in the world. It's a super team of last year's BLG with Knight in mid lane, if people don't know. So you can really get the sense that this guy has had an absurd impact on his team, the league, and now potentially the world of League of Legends. Now, as I mentioned, if you're an LDL hipster, the development league of the Chinese League of Legends, where they try players out, then you might have seen in the off-season, he played in that Nest tournament, NEST, which is at this point in time like a tier 2 tournament. Most of the big orgs don't put the other players in there, but you'll see the big orgs are all there. RNG won that tournament, and he was stomping that with games where he was on like 10 plus kills over and over. So people are watching that league, which I don't watch, but I heard the rumours, and especially once I started looking into this and asking around, there were some people like, this guy's going to be a real prospect, like he can really do something. But as I said, that was on RNG, which, by the way, we'll talk about this later, but now he's on FPX. People claim there's some sort of a loan there where potentially maybe RNG later this year, next year, maybe they can even recall this player and he can come back and he'll be on RNG. So, I mean, it depends which org you think's more cursed or worse at putting together squads at the moment, but might be relevant later on in the video. Now, if we go and we look at what this guy has been up to already, you'll see that there we are. FPX is in 4th place in the LPL. And by the way, most of the split has already gone. Remember, there's only 17 teams. So you play 16 best of 3s. You play 1 BO1, BO3 against every single team. It's a single round of round robin, single phase of round robin. And they are in 4th place right now with a 9-4 record. They've won 20 games and lost 12. And by the way, he didn't even play in the first game of the first series they played. So with Milky Way, they're actually 20 wins and 11 losses in terms of games. And if you see the teams they have beaten, it is epic. It is some really, really impressive stuff. And there's not that many games left. Look, they've obviously played 13 games already. There's only 3 series left. And I can tell you, they're favoured to win most of those series. So they're going to be not only a playoff team, but if they get top 4, they'll even be in the double Olymp portion. So you might get to see 2 best of 5s at least of this guy in his...
Well, not necessarily, because if you're top 4, like if you get to the top 4 by winning your round 3, then you get double limb. But you can be 12-4, 13-3. You could be in round 3, lose to the team that came out of round 2, then you don't get double limb. The only 2 teams that are guaranteed double limb are the 2 teams that place 1 and 2.
Rookie split. Now, in terms of how they got that 9-4 record, they have had wins over LNG, who at least came in as a team people thought might be scary. Top Esports has been one of the better teams. That's the one that got Cream in, if people don't know, and 369. They beat NIP, which is the team with Rookie and Aki and Shanji from OMG. They beat Weibo, who still have Zhao. They don't have the Shy anymore, admittedly. They beat JDG, who obviously is still a very good team with Kanavi using MVP.
BLG lost to IG. That's who they lost to.
Candidate and Ruler, perhaps the best player or ADC in the world. They beat IG, who you're going to go, IG haven't been good in years. IG was the team who were able to beat BLG this split and actually have sort of had some surprising results. And if you look where they are in the league, the teams I'm talking about, think about this. So I said they beat JDG, they're 2nd right now. I said they beat Top Esports, they're 3rd right now. I said they beat NIP, they're 5th right now. I said they beat IG, they're 6th right now. Guys, this is insane. This is mental. The losses, in case you're wondering, one is to Anyone's Legend, who actually now has turned out to be half decent, and they're in 8th place. That was I think that was like the opening series or whatever. They lost to WE, who's actually in 7th and has been way better than you'd expect. They lost to BLG, who's the best team. And they lost to UP, which is their only embarrassing loss, who are right at the bottom. Because, okay, I mean, by the way, UP just are a team that every now and then are able to nick a...
Well, also, what I would say is their WE series was a massive, massive throw. Like, they should have beat WE as well. Like, if you look at WE versus FPX Game 3, here's the context. Look at the status of this game.
I'm just gonna...
Oh, yeah, nice. Thank you for giving me this, thank you for giving me this game. I typed that in, and I got LPL 2021 Summer Playoffs. Nice! That's what I wanted for sure. I didn't want the series that just happened. Whatever, bro. We'll just use this. We'll just look at this highlight. This is the status of the game, by the way.
On yet again.
Oh, that's another wrong one. What the fuck? 2024 spring. Here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP.
This is the status of the games they lost. Like, Milky Way absolutely was popping off in this game. Here.
Q 闪现给 E 双 E
但是一箭一勾流到塔下
啊，这样的话成功换掉。哦哟 ，Milky Way
就是买 Wandy
直接，但是 AQ 还不及反推 Q3 抵挡控制。
骑行漂移，这波不会还走了吧
？Q3 命中死了，帅 Care 这一波，这波 Q
拉回来，动手的。
5级的来福吗？
这个出去拿到了。
这个你要6级的话，你这个位置用调
也是双6的，直接穿门过来夹到了。
哇 ，Q3 JR 一套动弹不得，又是 Care 的。
Playing Diana, bro. No one's playing Diana right now.
重点是只要他能把。
I mean, he's not playing it either right now. But the point is, like,
越送过去就可以。
确实，那边又是下路纠集了一大批人马。 但这个位置想要去越，感觉有点难。来福这个位置被勾到，哎，来福这个位置要接 Q 的话要死的。交闪躲 Q 了，反手调和命运是命中了这边的恒还有金是个闪现在的，交闪拉走。旁边那个深海冲击冲起这边 Milky Way， 但另一边的话交完闪现之后直被风能军队命中，iwdominate又倒了。Milky Way 收下一个人头，黑暗封印再加2层，交闪往龙坑里走，这不是必死之地吗 ？Prince，
这怎么走
啊？闪这儿来，那不就是看这个人头分给谁的问题啊 ？Milky Way 再吃2层黑暗封印，好嘛。 就你只要让方帕这个阵容来到6级之后，这个哎，看啊，隔墙过来 Q 跟锁
拉回来，
直接是开出自己的大招，带了一下，刷了个 W， 开启疾跑，哦呦，刷血怒闪现 W 接 Q， 好流畅啊，大黄。这只能下半区打不开局面，只能上去找一下大黄了。
现在只能交换一下。
All right, Milky Way is just going to be the goat of this game, and then they're going so they lose this game, by the way.
这样 EZ 也可以顺势摸点镀层。
哎，一击啊！风能绝对斩空掉，
没夹到，反而是自己要被敲回来了。
哇！波能之风回到了原地。
I turned off the series after this, by the way, because there was 2 series going on at the same time. I saw this play, I turned off the series. I was like, all right, FPX win.
这个野辅完成了战场的收割。
哇！本来以为这波 Care 要表演个魂归故里了，没想到丝血锁住，能拿上半区的资源了。下半区现在确实是有点看不了。主要皎月现在装备有点太好了，9层黑暗封印。
就前面下路的节奏没起来，只能拖沙皇了。
眼上蹲，调和命运命中2人 ，Q 今天再晕2人，银河来了，火箭腰带接上自己的月之降临，但另一边的话 ，Care 这个 Q3 好把魂归故里了这一下。
而且大人头是 Fobo 拿到了，感觉他进场这一波跟队友稍微的有点，感觉正面可能队友解决的会比较快，能后续帮他补一点伤害。
觉得银河的伤害够了。
又来了，
奇妙旅程带人来，但横在后面哦，无形铁手拉2人
，Q 一下。
来福在扛塔，正面的话是直接一套带走了威沃尔的，只剩横1人的情况下，谁在扛塔这一波？这一波小老虎在扛塔，还要打吗？是不是有点太要了？闪现进来
，Milky Way is just the goat though.
一头撞死。
Look at the game, bro. Look at the game.
带走了威沃尔啊，是不是有点说的这个闪现？ 扛塔这一波小老虎在扛塔还要打吗？是不是有点太要了？闪现进来
bro, clean.
一头撞死2人，真不愧是大家说的这个女石头人。这个
It's just a dry 6-1 Diana. It's just a dry 6-1, bro. This is also with broken Storm Surge, so he wasn't trolling his build here. It's just a 7-1 Diana. And look at the ultimate tragedy, bro. This is the ultimate tragedy. Life doesn't realize that a Darius is walking up to him. He's looking here on Hang, He doesn't realize that there's a Darius walking up. He gives Darius a free reset.
怎么说还有月之降临在的来福发现了，被奇妙旅程给勾住了，而且这个金梅的保障自己微微的要血怒了。
He just has a reset.
不太对，
He has full passive stacked. And they lose Baron, and that's how they lose one of the games. So like, this is my point: is their series versus FPX was kind of like or their series versus WE was kind of like a crazy loss. It's like a really unexpected loss.
Little win. Look, you've got Doggo on there. You remember in Hacker? It's a few players that you're going to know. So the run has already been insane. And by the way, when you go and look at some of the actual results, this is where you'll see just how bonkers this guy is. So first of all, as I told you, he didn't play the first game of the first season against anyone's legend. Then he's been in the whole time. And I can tell you, if you watch how they played, it even looks like early on they just made him a normal jungler. And he would sometimes play like the Maokai or whatever, I think like Sejuani or whatever. And then they quickly realized this guy's not only like mega on carry champs, but he's a total stud. And we should just base the whole team around how he plays, and we'll get to that in a minute. But if you go to the LPL, so if we go onto the first ever series, as I say, he didn't play in the first one. Moyan played instead. Then he came in the second game.
He played really well in this game. Like his score is 1-3-6, but he played extremely well in this game. We watched this game like live on stream. He just looked cracked immediately. He looked good as fuck in this game while going 1-3-6.
Last year. Okay, it's not that great. He's on Nocturne here in the opener. That was the first series that they'd played. Then you go, and on week 2, when they lost to WE, they still powered up this guy, didn't become the stud yet. When they lost to WE, in the first game where they lose, on Sejuani. Yeah, it's not even that good, is it? What's even going on here? Sejuani. So you go around, then they win this game. Monsters on Lee Sin. You're already getting a sense of what you should do. Now, they lose the third game. I told you this is one of the losses that they had, even though actually Team W is not that terrible. Look at the loss he has. He's on Diana jungle, and he goes 8-2-7. Spoiler, this guy is such a stud. Even when his team loses, he's in the game. He's giving them a chance. He's mega overperforming. And when they win, it's usually mainly because of him, and sometimes only because of him. People like Doctor have tried to int this fucking guy. This
it's so true. I love it.
Team has tried a couple of times to lose.
His team literally tries to make him like they're actually they're all playing well now. But there was a stretch there where his team was trying to make him lose, and he still would win. He's just said, "Nah, I'd win," and would win anyway.
It's like some big game 3s that they've been able to win inexplicably, except that this guy exists and is doing what he's doing. So that was just on week 2. Then if we go to when they played against LNG, there's a series here where they won against LNG 2-1. They lost the first game. LNG's not even a particularly good team. Oh, don't worry. Milky Way still does fine. He still pops off on his Lee Sin. Then after that, how about in week 6 when they lost to BLG 2-0, right? Maybe the best team in the world. Here's how Milky Way loses to the best team in the world, super team, stacked with all LPL level talents. Yeah, what he does is get on his Kindred and still do work. Then in the next game, he's on Jax and he fucking goes 9-3-0 in a game where what the fuck is his team doing? There's 1 kill among all the rest of them, and he's playing the best team in the world, mega studs, insane mechanical players. And this
game was never fucking close. I mean, a couple of his kills were kind of fraudulent as well. They just got stomped in this game. They got pissed on.
Guy, it's like you can beat his team, but it's really hard to beat this fucking player. This player is insane. So let's talk a little bit about this guy's champion pool for a second, because this guy is the definition of a carry jungler. As I alluded to, the team started out not necessarily understanding that, but they very quickly figured we shouldn't just give him the carry picks. And by the way, people have to ban Kindred against him or they just lose unless you're BLG. But also, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out there. The whole team plays for him. We'll get to it in a second, but if you see stylistically how these players play, it's why they're able to be more than the sum of their parts. So you go and you look, and he is a Kindred specialist. That's one that he was a master of before. He's 4-1 on that. The one loss was to BLG. By the way, Jun's not exactly some sort of a bomb, is he? He's a pretty insane jungler himself. He'll carry style too. In fact, this guy even reminiscent of what this guy was doing last year. Xin Zhao is a monster on that one. You've seen him dominate there. Even though he's 3-3 on Lee Sin, he's had some Lee Sin game where he just purely straight up wins it. He's just mega. Then you have, obviously, he still can play the Maokai. Sky, the Sejuani. Graves, you can imagine he's a mega carry on that. Jax, you've seen his loss was a 9-3-0 loss to BLG. He's won aside from that. If he plays Viego, you can imagine he's really strong. This guy, you had the Diana game, which even though it shows as a loss, I showed you he was a mega carry on. This guy is just a busted, broken, overpowered stud. It is bonkers how good this guy is. It's actually so unfair that a player can come along and be this good. The stat that people kept quoting
it doesn't make sense. Like it's literally like you don't know if this will happen again in LPL. Like it's so absurd, because I mean, you watch, like, if you've watched enough LPL like I have, like, you'll have players that look good, but you can have players that look good on bad teams, and they can look really good on bad teams, and they can just never win. Like, Shun looked good. When BLG picked up Shun, I'm like, oh, I think this guy is actually good. Maybe he'll be able to perform. They just won't win games, though. Like, they literally just won't win games. Like, Shun was a mega carry jungler. He was super good. He was on this that IG lineup, and he was winning, like, he was like 4-12 or like 5-11 series score wise. It's so hard to do this, to be like good and be on a bad team and win. Like, no one does that. No one does that. Xiaozhu looks good right now. He's on a bad team. He's on RA. They're like 4-9. You can look good on a bad team. You can be really good on a bad team and look like a prospect, but just lose all the time. The fact that his team is winning in like one of the top 4 teams, it's unheard of.
When the team had played the first 10 series and they were 7-3, remember they lost 3 out the first 4 series. He had played 10 best of 3s and he'd even missed 1 game of the first best of 3. And in those 10 best of 3s, over a 41-day span, he'd already scored 100 kills in the LPL. This guy is fucking absurd. Remember, he's a jungler. He's just too good.
When people don't understand how crazy it is to average like I think he played something like 40-something game or 50-something games. People don't, or 40, or no, sorry, like around like 20 or 30 games. People don't understand like how crazy it is to average 4 or 5 kills as a jungler. It's almost impossible to average 4 or 5 kills as a jungler in competitive play. Like somebody like Razork, let me see. Razork, LOL. Let's see how much Razork is averaging. Okay, so Razork this split, he's a monster, right? He's on a team that's winning all the time. He's averaging, so he has 14 kills in 5 games. So he's averaging under 3 kills a game. Or, yeah. He has 14, yeah, so he's averaging under 3 kills a game. And he's on a winning team, and he's playing like he has a Viego game. It's just hard to fucking average a lot of kills as a jungler. Like, let's look at Yike. Somebody like Yike. Yike match history. Like, Yike is on the best team. He had a 7-kill Lee Sin game to start. He's played, okay, so he has 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. So Yike, who's on the best team, who's dropping like nukes, he plays a lot of carry junglers too. He plays like champions with the ability to get a lot of kills. He's averaging 3 kills a game. Like, averaging 5 kills a game is ridiculous in competitive.
Played against Weibo on his patented Kindred.
LPL and LEC are different though. Yes, LEC it's easier to get a lot of kills. True.
I think there was a point like 7 minutes into a game where he had like 4 marks. Like, the amount of times this guy just gets the ganks off early and the kills. It's insane. He can absolutely, by the way, when his team isn't playing well, 1v9. He really can. He 1v9s fights all the time.
All right, let's go to the series. All right, we're in draft.
下路再看一看嘛，因为现在下路能玩的还是比较多的。
Like, the thing that people don't understand, it's not that he's just averaging like 5 kills a game. Like, he was just averaging 5 kills a game. Like, he's averaging 5 kills a game on a team that's losing like a third of their games. Agree with what you're saying, but I think it's fair to point out LPL looks a bit weaker than years past in terms of what he's achieving. It's just not true though. Like, the whole narrative was that LPL was super weak last year. In spring, it was considered even weaker than it was now. Like, BLG was not a team that anyone had on their radar. They were like 9-7 in regular split. It's like the equivalent. BLG was like the equivalent of a team like NIP this split, where you're like, oh, I mean, they have so many issues. That's how people viewed BLG. BLG was considered the weakest team at MSI. No one thought JDG was actually legit. JDG had 3 losses in regular season, I believe. And they had some like really just whack losses that just made them look like shit. Like LPL literally just looked weaker last spring in people's eyes than it looks right now. So yeah. Like people will be like, oh, but like BLG ended up being so good. No one thought BLG would be good, bro. BLG was not supposed to be in finals. BLG was supposed to like lose first round of playoffs. And there was no reason to believe that BLG was actually good last year. BLG, they lost to JDG, they 2-1 Weibo, then BLG lost to EDG, they lost to WE, who was like a terrible team, or I mean like a mediocre team. They lost to LNG, they lost to LGD in spring, like they lost to OMG at the end of spring as well. They were 10-6. They were 10-6 game score wise. BLG was 25 and 17. Like the idea that this region looked weaker last year is just like so false, man. BLG was supposed to lose to G2. Yeah, BLG was supposed to lose to G2. Bro, people thought BLG could lose to Cloud9 because BLG dropped the game versus Golden Guardians, so they thought, oh well, Cloud9's much better than Golden Guardians. Maybe Cloud9 can beat BLG. Like LPL is strong this year. Like the thing that you can criticize about LPL is being like, damn, Gen G looks really good. Maybe Gen G is like the best team in the world. Like T1 even looks sketchy. Like maybe Gen G is better than the LPL teams, but the overall like pound for pound strength of LPL I think is the best it's ever been. I think LPL is like at its absolute like peak in terms of like average roster power. The teams that are at the bottom of LPL this year are significantly better than the teams that were at the bottom of LPL in previous years. There used to always be a team at the bottom of the standings like V5 or WE that was like 0-16 or like 1-15 or 2-14, and they were just like terrible teams that weren't winning any fucking games. If you look last year at like the LPL bottom teams, like FPX was nothing, Anyone's Legend was nothing, Ultra Prime was nothing. These teams were actually just terrible and they were like free wins. And you compare that to like EDG right now. Like EDG is the worst team in LPL right now, so, like standings wise, but they're actually not that bad. Like when you watch them, they like have big throws, but they can play games, they can win games. They're not a terrible team. Like RNG is one of the worst teams in LPL right now. They're not close to as terrible as some of the bad teams were in previous years. So like I think the average level of like roster strength is so much higher right now than it was in previous years, which is why LPL is so fun to watch. Like a team like RA is a legitimate team. Like that team can actually beat you. If you show up and you play like shit, you'll actually just lose. LPL is bloodier? I don't even know if that's true. Games of Legends, LPL. Is LPL actually bloodier? 2024 spring, just 25 kills average a game in LPL. Let's see, in LEC. LEC 2024 Games of Legends. There's 26 average a game in LEC. Like, I mean, people just say bullshit that like doesn't even have any relevance. And right now in spring, it's 28 kills a game. So no, LEC is a bloodier region than LPL. And Milky Way is averaging, and it's a better region. So not only is it a higher quality region where the players are better, it's also a less bloody region than LEC. And Milky Way is averaging more kills a game in the LPL than the best junglers in LEC are averaging in the LEC. So like, what are people actually saying? What are people actually saying? People are just lying for free and then like trying to like sell a narrative to discredit Milky Way and make it seem like what he's doing is like not that impressive. Check LCK. I mean, I can check LCK. LCK 2024 Games of Legends. LCK is 24 kills a game, so 1 kill less. So it's pretty much the same as LPL, but technically it's less bloody.
看一下这把两边的一个发挥，刚才也谈到了这场比赛的一个重要性。对于两队来说，都是晋级季后赛路上的关键战。呼吸这边是有一个眼位给他支持的啊。
Why people even try to discredit Milky Way? Can't they just watch him play? Because I mean, people just don't like when everyone is like hyping something up.
RNG 战队的总场数的第1000场啊。
And people just want to find a way to be like, oh, it's not that impressive. It's like, well, the LPL looks weaker than it does before. It's like, I don't agree with that statement at all. I've watched all the LPL from like previous years. Like, just completely disagree with that statement. All right, so that's number one. Oh, LPL is bloodier than LEC. That's why he's averaging so many kills. That is just like pure incorrect statement. There's just factually it's incorrect. Like, what can you even say, bro? It's just he's popping off.
一级塔姆算是比较强势的，但小火龙太拉了。
但没用，金克斯反正推线必推。
是的。
Nice straw man. How is it a straw man? I'm literally just seeing these. I don't even know if it's a double lift meme or what. Why does how bloody the region plays matter? Because obviously if there's more kills per game, then it's easier to get kills, right? If you're playing in a league where you're averaging 40 kills a game, it's easier to have higher kill per game numbers. So what you do is you compare like what are the kills, average kills per game in LPL to like how many kills per game is Milky Way averaging, because like the relevance of the stat is like like he had 100 kills in his first 10 series of LPL, right?
这把小明治疗，然后林伟翔的话是闪现加疾跑，纯防守体系。再给一个平塞，
得看一下小火龙的塔刀补的怎么样。
Dude, low key. I don't know. I can see NIP losing this game. But I think it's a like I think the Tom Catch is actually a really good pick here. I think it's pretty easy for them to kill Smolder if Tom Catch has no eat. Shanji kept his HP high. He did what he should here. He's going for, he has 3 Talon strike. He's got a stun. Oh, didn't get it. That was well played by Wei. Got 2 Qs off the turret. Q3 into full combo. Shanji knew what was happening, so he was trying to stun Wei during his Q3 so that he could potentially then flash the W. Didn't get it off though.
小威的主动变奏啊，帮助 RNG 在前期上路率先打开了局面。
这波有点灵性啊。
打了个3枪，然后鳄鱼 E 的空中，主要他又往旁边 E 了一下，导致那个
Strutman being you suggesting somebody trying to undermine his success literally said that they agreed with you, but it's fucking incredible. But it's not unreasonable to think 2022 and 2023 spring seem stronger, though that could be hindsight talking. I don't think it's I don't think it's reasonable to assume at all that 2022 and 2023 were like stronger. If you look at like average roster strength, I just think it's completely unreasonable to make that claim.
还是交出了闪现，
还是把闪给骗出来了。那 RNG 这个开局可以啊，
很顺啊。
上下两。
I think it's like, yeah, I think it's actually just completely unreasonable.
上路优势这么大的话，感觉第一波虫子 RNG 可以先去控一下。
主要我觉得是你在上路被抓的同时，但你在下路啊又没有说叫打野或者配合打野。
And yes, like people are just trying to undermine his success. That's why they're bringing up a bunch of things that are just factually incorrect. Like, why else would you just say something that's like wrong if you weren't trying to undermine? What would be the logic in saying, oh, but LPL is bloodier, so that's why he gets more kills per game? Why would you say that? Like, it's literally just not true. Number one, why else would you say it than to try to undermine his success?
他回不回家都难受，
有点低了。
他回家要亏线，但他不回家，这个血量就有点容易再被越一次。
对，但是中路是看到了小威出现啊，至少能保证对面的打野不会来抓自己了。
但他还是回了，
还是得回。哇，这个鳄鱼对线很难打呀。
换个龙吧。
主要他这个鳄鱼回了2次家了，但是现在布甲鞋还没补出来，这个对于上单短手打长手来说是很伤的。
对。 一般来说，鳄鱼打杰斯就是我布甲鞋出来之后，就跟你消耗，我没那么亏。
对，一定要苟出一个布甲鞋，但是现在已经是2次回家了，布甲鞋还没做出来。
阿 K 这边换个小龙的话 ，RNG 是完全可以让掉的。RNG 这把上路拿了人头，然后虫子也控到了。
To piss you off, base. True.
NIP 只能过来止损拿个小龙。
对。
That is actually probably one of the easiest ways to piss me off. Is just like rewrite history or just like lie about things. It's actually like one of the easiest ways to piss me off.
现在上路有点纯享受了。
哎，阿 K 这个要被抢啊，有点难受。
哎，还是把河蟹拿了下来，因为RNG这两个人确实没什么留人能力，也只能看着RK把河蟹抢了。
小威又来了呀。 但这波真不好越了，鳄鱼有6级。
It's one of the things that I hate the most about League community is like the way that they always try to rewrite history. Like I see comments like, Perks was never good. It's like, okay, bro. Yep. What's happening now was always gonna happen. Wait, there's no flash. Shanji can fight him here with ult. Oh, he hits level 6. You can still fight him though. Flash. Nice. Well played. Wasn't even sure if his E connected there, but yeah, it did. Got the reset. LGX forced to flash here. Oh, he doesn't flash. He didn't think the hook was gonna hit him. That's huge for bot lane. Should have flashed the hook. He just thought it wasn't gonna hit. Ming get hooked here. Joe hooks him as well. 2 kills for the Jinx. Huge wins for NIP. Just player diffing them right now. Actually horrible for Smolder to die like this. He was in really good spot.
但是最后这一勾出手也没有让小明能够有机会去跑掉。
那这2波阵亡对 RNG 来说有点炸裂啊。本来说下路苟住了，
What do you think of coaches if they peak only plat in solo queue? But it depends on how many games they're playing. Like if they're just like completely, look, I don't think that you can actually be smart about the game. Like you can know a lot about the game and have like a decent amount of games played and not at least hit master tier. That's what I think. I think you can achieve like master tier with like brain only. If you're actually like so super smart about the game, you could just play like Maokai jungle and easily hit master given enough games. If you like barely play, like I don't mind if you're plat. Like I mean there's times where like I didn't play at points last year and I was like had like my highest account was like diamond or some shit, but like as soon as I put in games I just get challenger, you know. Your rank is not really indicative of your skill if you don't put in the games. Shanji flashed. Shanji played this pretty well, bro. He has ulti coming up now. He can ulti and he's gonna try to just Q the wave. He's playing this weak side really well. Ari's here to try to back him up. You look for breathe flash as well. Maybe he looks for charm on breathe, or does he go for way? He can flash charm way. Good auto attacks from Rookie there. The idea from what Rookie was doing was to just force him to keep on dodging so he can just keep on hitting spells and he lands the charm later. Rookie played this really well. He still has flash. Dive is coming in onto LWX. Tom Kench not level 6. Should be a free play.
这感觉 RNG 每个地方都在亏啊，
有点炸。
就感觉后续再来越这个鳄鱼是不是
有点想多了？我说这
太强行了，因为鳄鱼满装是不好越的。前面鳄鱼等级低，你是可以来试一下。而且你这2个英雄都是物理属性嘛，他一个铁板鞋能抵挡你太多伤害了，
有点太强行了。
对的。
而山鸡那个大招转好之后，最绝望的是后面跟了一个 Rookie 的狐狸。
而且 Rookie 这波操作细节真的拉满了，我就不易。
对，
因为我知道你一定会疯狂走位。
Maybe I should quit my job and become amazing at League. I mean, if you have the talent to be really amazing at League, it's probably worth it, yeah.
心太准了。
Read this flash here.
他这个闪现没有机会能交出来，被粘住了。
对的。
5重，小威这边虫倒是控的挺好的，已经5个超虫了。
但问题是 ，NIP 现在这个金克斯3个人头了呀，感觉中期要无限发力了。
这个双 C 有点肥啊。
小火龙可能中期苟不太住了。
看上路这一波 ，Rookie 的狐狸
就追着你。
I mean, breathe probably should not die here.
太有经验。
Realistically, with flash.
一直在走，就一直在假清，因为我是要清你啊。
Get eclipse already.
主要最后还把呼吸给换掉了。
He's probably dead there no matter what, because if he flashes Q1, then Rookie just will flash and redirect the Q2, and he's dead. And here, this is a good play from NIP. Just the way, like, so Zhou tanks it. Does well with the tanking. Nautilus ults through the Tom Kench. Tom Kench was not level 6, so he couldn't eat anyway. And Aki can just send it. The game's been pretty solid. Now Photic has a huge lead.
感觉 A 一下塔差不多得了，真越不了吧？
真的假的呀
Roshanji is just getting giga pressured this game. But his bot side is winning. They have 2 Drakes. He's down some CS. I mean, Jace is having a good time, but I don't think Jace can carry this game.
很难做事，或者他很难帮人，几条路没人能跟他配合。
How much do these early kills matter with Smolder existing in the late game? They matter a lot. Like, NIP is in a really hard winning spot, even if the enemy team has Smolder. Because they have ways to kill the Smolder. And they have, like, lead on Drakes, which means that they can get to a point where before Smolder has his stacks, they have Soul. This is like, yeah, it's a really hard winning spot. Wait, no, Flash is just dead. Well played, Rookie.
主要山鸡这个鳄鱼在上路，虽然被这样针对，他心里其实是很爽的。
对啊。 主要塔又不会被越掉，然后你这个塔你短时间又拿不掉，因为鳄鱼实在不行，我开个大，有个红路 Q 清线是一个 Q 清完了。
这鳄鱼上路抗压太舒服了，
感觉太上头了。
对，
哎，主要也是下路2v2失误了一波吧，RNG这边就小火龙这边前面本来苟的挺好的，但是那波没绷住，被双杀之后下路就被滚雪球了。
Rookie 也3个头了呀，而且 Rookie 换到上路，你这个塔14分钟前你就别想破了，下路赶紧帮林伟翔拿塔皮。 毕竟有一个5重的加持，
这把的层数也是非常的低啊。13分钟80层，这感觉225层遥遥无期这把。
现在两边 NIP 也是把 AD 交到了中线，
而且 NIP 现在已经2条小龙了，上路没有人敢来守啊。呼吸哥这个传送应该不敢交了，交了下来就要死。
很怕，他主要上半区一个眼都没有。对的，你看到。 小地图全是红色方的视野，
但这种线 NIP 有点太舒服了。就 Rookie 这条线可以无限发育，而且你上路是存在亏啊。
Rookie 这把他这个节奏玩的太好了，他很有经验，他知道这种鳄鱼被越，然后你过来捡2波人头，就一下子就这个局面就不一样了。
这波让小明过来保护一下汤圆吃上线没问题。现在没有人能一个人来吃这个上线的，一定得2个人来。
NIP 这边也是要控到这个峡谷先锋，那这样的话，2条小楼，1条先锋，都是被 Aki 啊收入囊中。
哎，不是他。
They have Herald. They can use that mid before 3rd Drake. Drake will be really nice for them. Like Cloud Soul is actually so OP on this team comp. It's actually good on all 5 members. And it also assists with what their team comp is supposed to do, which is just like dive and kill the Smolder. Shanji's level 11, trying to clear the wave here. Shanji's done work weak siding here. This was not an easy game for him to play. Rookie gets first turret, he's just pushing top. Karma is gonna have to base walk top. And during this play, they're actually crashing mid. Get mid tier 1. One of the cleaner games from NIP.
我觉得现在对 RNG 来说最好的就是你不要再去找节奏了，就是可以接受一个互相发育，然后等杰斯这个魔切出来，然后再抱团打一波架。
就我觉得是，如果没有节奏，可以不硬起节奏，
就守塔嘛。
就你硬起2波节奏，你起完之后发现 Rookie 这个狐狸越来越肥。
这两波就是一个反向节奏，我觉得。
对，就硬来，
真有点没道理。
是。
Rookie can look to burn this guy's flash or even kill him. Okay, Rookie's being disciplined here because he doesn't know where everyone is. He could have went on to breed there. I see this a lot with Ahri. What teams will do is they'll just swap the Ahri versus the enemy top laner, and the enemy top laner will normally, like, in a lot of matchups, the enemy top laner will just have armor. And then the Ahri just has like such insane kill threat. Where a lot of times, like if it's like an Orianna or a Talia, you can't threaten the enemy top laner the same way that like an Ahri can. Janji has no ult here. Just weak siding once again. I think Aki is just on the wrong side of the map. Shanji is looking to clear the wave. Okay, there's most of it with Stridebreaker. He has ult soon. He's going to be able to do that. soon as well. John Jesus is going in. They're looking to fight. Do they have ward? They have ward for rookie TP. Yeah, that's rookie TP. Tanguin is just sectioned off. Should just probably ult Tanguin here. He's just dead. They can keep on going, I think. Keep on going. Look for Tom Kench. Tom Kench is going to eat Xin, so they're going to try to look for Tom Kench. It's good for Xin to go in and block for the Tom Kench. Block the charm for Tom Kench, but he's dead. And Wei is probably dead too. Oh, didn't get the traps there. He's probably still dead though. Huge. Yeah. All right, enemy team will get Drake, I guess, because of it. But I mean, this is enough of a win, right? Oh, if this steals it, it'd be tragic. Okay. So they're like buying time by getting Drake here, but I think that this is a game where NIP could probably just do Baron on spawn. I'm doing well, bro. I'm doing well. I'm understand. Ari have a lot in common. If you know, you know. Okay. Tanguin should probably have just walked with his team. But they're probably all dead no matter what. Like Jace has TP, there's no saving this play.
随便留你人的，所以这个阵容相较于RNG的阵容，确实它更好起节奏，更主动。
这波打完感RNG确实有点难玩了，后面。下路又动手了，直接开大招，不过没有清到的话，呼吸哥没有危险。
感觉Rookie要读书了。
刚刚这个位置清到，感觉挺危险的。
对，
因为阿狸爆发很高。阿 K 在这蹲。
现在 NIP 的双 C 都是爆肥。 RNG 这边应该是只有呼吸一个人。
The tweet where Tarzan might be in talks with DK and 2 LPL teams. I don't know why Tarzan would go to Dom1 though. Like, I don't feel like Lucid is that bad. Like, isn't the whole idea that you're trying to develop Lucid for the future? I feel like it doesn't make sense for Dom1 to make a play for Tarzan because I don't think that Tarzan joining Dom1 makes them like better than T1 or Gen G or Hanwha Life. So it's like they don't even actually improve their standings really. By getting Tarzan, I don't think. Yeah, it just seems weird.
夹子呀，或者鳄鱼的咬呀，狐狸的亲呀，就是各种各样的控制技能。
而且感觉塔姆吃了他，塔姆自己也活不了呀。对吧？
而且你
Tarzan needs to go to IG. Tarzan needs to go to NIP, bro. If he goes to NIP, that would be a really good spot for him. Because this NIP team, he could actually make like a contender. He could like go to Worlds with this team.
而且现在 NIP 是随便进你野区了，野区压力贼大。刚呼吸哥下路这波兵线都只敢放一个炮，直接走了。是的。就现在他们
The most logical place for him would be NIP.
根本就不敢把线往外带，往外带就要被开。那这种环境下，你这个 NIP 就是野区我随便开，就我开到你就秒你一个人。而且你塔姆是不可能永远能保护队友的，你只能保一个。那你保一个，那你其他人怎么办？下路二塔直接逼你，不让你吃这个塔下兵了，线都不让你清，下二塔感觉守不住了。而且还有一个很严重的问题 ，RNG 这个阵容没有开团。
对，
他们只能打反手。
就这个在 BP 的时候也说了，就这个阵容确实太被动了，只能保这个小火龙。
但你打防守战的话，你就要被运营死了。
战略点击打出来了，一个海闪应该不会主动强上的。现在 NIP 的选择太多了，没有必要在塔。
I wonder if they're gonna early Barrett start. I mean, they should probably just look for like a rookie TP play, kill the Jace, start Baron, something like that. Because they don't want to play for Soul anymore. It's too delayed now, I think. Guess he could look for this, yeah. This makes sense. No flash on Tanguin. He's just dead.
跑不掉了，感觉。没有闪现的，只能反方向尽力的拖时间了。看这个人头给谁，由 Fortic 拿下。
Keep working bot. Photic recalls, goes top. They should just look for like a TP play into Baron start. It's the best way to progress the game.
得再等等，感觉安吉还是得再等等，等呼吸哥这个魔切出来能有一战之力。
我觉得还是等小火龙算了，就是小火龙225层之前先别想。
但我感觉等不到小火龙，我是觉得就他们能拖到杰斯那个魔切出来，已经是他们很极限的一个时间点了。
哦，入可以读书了，这个其实刚刚10层的戒指已经蛮久的了，这把要把书念起来了。而且这把 Rookie 其实真的挺难死的，就他只要想保这个书啊，他。 其实每波团战都能 保证存活。
而且他不用进去吧？感觉
左边根本没空，对吧 ？Rookie 这个团战应该是乱秀的。
哎，小明这里要被包了，
很危险。
勾到阿铁要不要锁头？
给一个夹子，
Okay.
没有夹到。
Pretty big pick onto Ming. So when Ming is dead, they can turn so easily. They should start Baron here and just play to turn. It's so easy for them to turn when there's no Ming here. First person that walks it, you just send it. Rookie's on a ward though. He didn't sweep this. Yep, send it. Get a reset, bro. There. Went on to Tangyuan. Oh, good flash. Rookie's like 1 HP. He has TP though. Probably just base and start Baron. Maybe they just go Drake here actually. Like now there's no flash on Tangyuan, no flash on Wei. It's easier to turn next time.
这波还是这种林伟翔确实还没有那个斩杀线，对吧？不好操作，再加上这闪现一勾，直接断了所有的念想。小哥开得很果断，直接勾接耳。
这把 RNG 的反手伤害已经打得比较足了，但装备差太多了。
是的，
其实 Rookie 有一个瞬间差点被秒掉了。
对。 就是没有斩杀。
I feel like Aki should hold Smolder there, but whatever.
对，这波有斩杀 ，Rookie 应该掉了。这波最后一个 RQ， 但是 Rookie 被动回了口血。
Third Drake. Look for a similar play.
看一下小火龙多少层。
Once you volts up.
200。
哎，感觉差不多了。
Photic is so strong. He's got IE.
225的话是跟呼吸哥这个魔切时间差不多的，魔切已经拿到了。那我觉得这波 RNG 战力是有了。
Cream Kaisa just fly to Uzi face. You forgot, bro.
主要还是没先手啊，就是 RNG 现在的打法依然是要等待 NIP 冲到脸上，他们去。
Just gotta keep that same energy for like all other players. They make one egregious mistake.
这个经济差确实有点大。
是的 ，NIP
Faker in finals versus Gen G just ult forward. And Zanya instantly? You forgot, bro? Did you forget that he did that? Doesn't matter if he won Worlds. He made a mistake. Somebody must have forgot.
赶紧飞回中路，那 RNG 的阵型是有点被分割开来了。3级1跟在 F6 这边也是等待一个绕后的机会啊。先把怒气叠满，这边 F6 也有个针眼，
还有最后10层啊！
哎，感觉 RNG 在这个位置哦，不过鳄鱼是
Faker realized his mistake. Yeah. Faker realizes his mistake. That was so triggering, bro. So triggering.
有一个蓝色兵眼看到了，知道 NIP 在动，那得慢慢过去。
打的速度还可以啊，而且林伟翔现在就是213层，很尴尬。
Finish, finish, finish. Finish. They're full turning? I don't think they needed the full turn, bro. They should have just finished, I think. Like half turn.
没有打野的话 ，NIP 选择继续钓鱼，你过来，泰坦就勾你。
来了，先清到小明，鳄鱼进场咬到，小明也倒了。
Okay, I guess they can keep on turning.
也是没有闪现的，直接被
Fine.
大招举起来，金克斯已经超神了。
那 NIP 这个大龙团战的拉扯，就是我也不着急打这个大龙，反正我开团多，你过来我就开你人。
NIP 这把打得真不错啊，就他们很耐心，而且林伟翔正好卡在那个210层，对吧？ 然后再利用这个大龙钓鱼，先杀打。
Wolf is the GOAT caster, no debate. True. 17-2. Yep. So slaughter. It's a Giga Stomp.
回家直接摸2个大棒子。
This is nice from NIP. They've had some really questionable series, and like RNG is coming off a pretty decent win. Actually, RNG in general, like they're coming off 2 big wins now, or 2 big wins for them. Win versus AL, win versus OMG. 2 playoff teams. Oh, Breathe is dead as hell. And he knows it. Clean. Just full send top, no? It's full send. Oh, they're not going to full send it? Okay. Photic is going top. Rookie has ult very soon. Trying to catch Wei here. Photic should just... Is he going to rotate, I guess? I guess he's going to rotate mid.
还在进行一个运营啊 ，NIP。
They still have a minute 40 on Baron. They have time. Look for Tangyun. Way blocked for him.
交一个 R 闪溜掉了。
小火龙已经毕业了。
Yeah, they can get turret on this wave.
创造奇迹。
最后一段 R 过来。
Oh, close.
汤圆这边利用一个地形躲到这一勾。
Smolder has execute.
还是没有阵亡。现在下路恶月把兵线带了过来。
NIP 这波应该是要等这个小龙了，先把自己的风龙魂拿到手。
可以了，回家。Rookie 这边也帽子了。翔哥这边还差点火炮啊。
Today, seen some Spanish fans saying Mad will stomp FPX. Bro, Mad can't even stomp K-Corp.
太堪忧了，永远有一个锁头。
Mad is lucky today that they have a little pick-me-up
也不是一个坦克英雄嘛，一般来说小火龙
against Rogue. Actually, bro, if Mad lose this, it would be hilarious, man. It would be so funny if Mad lose. Holy fuck, it would be hilarious. Because they have a pretty hard schedule after this. They still have to play BDS Fnatic. They've already lost to Giant X and they've already lost to K-Corp. Their only win is against SK.
第一波弄完之后，后面再弄就太过分了。
对，就这个鳄鱼到6之后，我觉得就没必要再搞他了。上路是拿了一个战略点，这边 RK 直接给一个压力啊，把林伟强的异性能逼出来。
16 seconds on Baron. Get the mid inhib here. Oh, Breathe is just dead. Breathe is just dead. Huh? Do we TP on this wave? With Shanji? I think we do, no?
下路再给压力，
狐狸直接 R 上来了，打出汤圆一个闪现，而且可以往后拉。
就勾到了小薇，小薇这边也是开大招，
Win?
但是 Rookie 在切后排 ，Rookie 这边自己有点危险，被融化
Yeah, it's over. GG.
拿到一个斩杀，但是金厄斯启动，金厄斯还在输出，直接达到一个双杀，位置锁死了这边的小薇的人头。1换5之后 ，NIP 28分钟直接结束比赛啊，打得干净利落。
All right, I'm use the restroom real quick. Play the ads.
NIP
这把比赛他们这个中野府的节奏啊，
对。
打出来了，
而且感觉也是这个整体上阵容的一个胜利吧。因为你比赛就是你选出这么被动的阵容，就很容易打成这种样子。
还是这小薇太难帮了。那再次恭喜 NIP 1比0暂时领先。
再次恭喜 NIP 1比0战胜对手，先下一城。一起来回顾一下刚才的比赛。在前期的时候 ，NIP 节奏四起，上下开花，金克斯也是率先拿到了3-0的超前发育。而后续的话，其实 RNG 有做出一些想要主动挽回节奏的操作，但是很遗憾，还是被对方连连抓到机会给予打击。而最后也是在一波高地的团战上面 ，NIP 拿下了全面的胜利，推掉了对面的水晶，最终拿下了第1场比赛的胜利。那么关于这场比赛 ，NIP 在节奏方面做的是非常非常不错的。那关于这一把 NIP 众人的发挥，两位解说老师有没有什么想法想和大家一起分享呢？
山鸡辛苦了，
山鸡被针对了。
山鸡辛苦了，因为山鸡这把确实上路不管是1v2、1v3，其实他处理没毛病，对吧？然后呢也吸引了对方的大部分的火力。然后这把我觉得比较关键的其实是就这个狐狸，就 Rookie 这个狐狸2波来上路缓解缓解这个压力，然后收到了赵信的人头，让这个狐狸其实前期的发育非常的好。
对，而且感觉这把汤圆的画家可能有点汤圆的这个卡玛可能有点隐身了。我觉得下把可能真得给他玩一下画家，因为感觉他玩画家和他玩别的英雄不一样。他玩画家这个技能释放就非常的自信。
这把看一下最后的一个面板吧，就感觉 RNG 这把，我觉得他们这个目的还是太明显了。就是这个 NIP 也知道你会抓我上路，那我狐狸每次回完家，然后来上路逛一圈都有人头，那你这怎么打，对吧？
而且第一波 RNG 下路那个失误其实还是比较大的。
是。
就其实从前面对线，4级前的对线对得非常好，就是我可以没线权，但是你吃不到我的镀层。
对。
然后我补刀跟你一样，但那一波下路2v2被双杀之后，就感觉下路已经不对劲了。
这把我 MVP 给狐狸吗？我感觉他这个每次在上路出现都太及时了。你看，那他每次来都能收到人头，而这波我觉得是最关键的一个转折点，对吧？这波他过来收2个。
对的。
Rookie 的狐狸，这技能抽的太死了。
我也给狐狸吧。
那我们2票狐狸。
对。
主要你看最后那个输出面板还是 Rookie 这个狐狸输出最高。
对的。
虽然最后是金厄斯超神了，但那把其实狐狸的作用更大一些。这把我觉得还是中野府的节奏吧。我这边 RK 也是把那个 AD 往那个夹子上锤，一个响连招。
这把挺平推的， 没什么还手能力，感觉 RNG 这个阵容，
我觉得小威的这个还是选择吧，有点太单一了。倒不如就像我们赛前说的，就是小威不如这把就刷自己的，对吧？我就发育，然后能换点资源就换点资源，不用太强行的去动。
这把真的打得有点太着急了，
太强行了。
因为他在上路没有抓到，反而自己死了，其实是很掉打野节奏的。
是，
他还不如多发育一点，然后就拖后期嘛。
对，
就杰斯魔切出来，对吧？然后小火龙叠满那一波团战，我觉得是能接，但他们等到小火龙叠满的时候，劣势已经非常大了。 这正面装备完全不是一个级别的，打不了了。
而且 RNG 这把下路对线，我觉得也是，就刚刚你说那波也是有失误的，对吧？被泰坦回来直接勾到，拿到一个双杀。就现在 RNG 这把比赛，我觉得每条路都出了点问题。
而且仔细回忆一下，感觉 RNG 这个中野，虽然说是选到了这个版本非常强势的一个中野，但是好像没有走到一起过。 就没怎么一起玩过，
就没有什么亲近率，对吧？
对。
这把 Rookie 这个狐狸技能确实太准了，看这波怎么单杀的。
17级，
为了强行拿这个塔
，17级打15级。
对，最后直接被鳄鱼猛揍了一波，闪现过来，直接一个红怒 Q 收尾。
Shanji actually played this game pretty well from weak side. Like normally, Shanji is not like he can play well on weak side with like certain picks, but he's normally somebody who likes to play like aggressive weak side. So think about how like Whippo used to play weak side, where he's scrapping it out, you know, like trying to get kills. Yeah, he's not one of those weak side players that like just loses the minimum. He's trying to like 1v2 find angles for that. Actually, where's my? Where's that Thorn video that we were watching? Actually, a really good one.
When he's going in and out, and you're like, man, he's going, is he going to be dead? Oh, he's got out somehow. But then he goes back in on the right, re-engage with low health, or right, finds the right target. What's crazy is his playmaking is really, really strong. Bo was really strong mechanically, and he had the balls to go for stuff, but he was just a psycho player on the very, very, very edge. It's the decision-making of this guy of when to go back, when to go back in, when to re-engage, when there's a player there, when there isn't. And man, he's just so good at knowing those, like, when he's going to be low on health, where he can get in and do it. And he goes for plays, they just work. You don't think they're going to work because he trained by seeing so many other junglers, but they just work. And his team has figured this out, by the way, and they just follow what he does. Like, it's like for real, he almost knows what's going to happen 2 seconds in the future and can just see it already. Like he is some like prescient figure. And because he knows 2 seconds in the future if it works or not, he goes in and does the move. Like that's what it feels like. Really, his skill of when he goes in and out of skirmishes and fights it's bonkers. His timing of when to just go all in and commit on the team fight. I've seen him win so many team fights and turn so many teammates. And you can imagine being a Kindred if you're insane at that, what you can do with the ult at that point in time. By the way, in case you're wondering, not only is his team in 4th and he's the mega carry, but if we go all the way down, oh, what's that? Only Kanavi has more MVPs. And by the way, Kanavi's team, JDG, is one of the absolute best in the league. And they win loads of their games, obviously. They've only lost 2 series. This guy's lost 4 whole series. And yet go down there and look, he has 10 MVPs, guys. This is utterly absurd. Not only that, but when he was winning MVPs, there was a period where he was just winning MVPs with all 6 votes on the Chinese cast, all going to Milky Way, not even any dissenting votes. And so there was like a 4-series run where he got all 24 out of 24 man of the match, player of the game, MVP awards from the Chinese commentators. When his team had only played 7 series, when his team had only won 7 series, he'd got 9 MVPs. Because that's how cracked out he is. He's not even on the best team, guys. And here's the key thing to say. He is not on a good team. This isn't actually a good team. They had no expectations for this year. They have no big names. Like, I don't care that you do know who Dr. and Life are. They are not big names. That is a LCK reject bot lane. Dr. was a fraud, and you only know him from his time in Damwon, where he wasn't as good as Ghost, etc. Life was an absolute albatross around the necks of Ruler years ago, and then Viper more recently, who was considered a bit of a bomb. And then the solo laners, you didn't even know these solo laners before this year. I bet most people, the joke is some people couldn't list his solo laners right now if I haven't mentioned them yet in the video.
The thing is, like, a lot of my chat knows Karen and Jalahu, but most people don't.
But I'll tell you what, with Milky Way, and especially playing for him, they're not only a solid team, they're actually pretty good. They're not amazing, they're not elite, they're winning because of Milky Way, but they're pretty good. Like, what I'll say is this, he is a mega carry who just always does well. And by the way, in a way that is inexplicable. Like, it is even more insane than what Bo did. And then Kerr, the mid laner, who people probably wanted to flame initially, I saw a few Reddit comments actually flaming this guy. Actually, that guy, crucially, understands which way his bread is buttered. And he knows that his job, basically, is to be like the Niski or the Yagao and play for the carry jungler. And he does do that. Like, you see this guy's Nico has so much more value, especially in draft, because it's going to go with a Milky Way kindred.
Yeah, and they've like, they've I think the other thing is that they figured out their identity, and then they just kept on trying to like iterate. They're like, okay, so this is our identity. People know what our identity is now. So they're going to start like playing against it and banning it out. So what else can we do? So like they all were like, okay, so not only can I play Nico and engage for you, I can also play Annie for you. You know, like I'll play Aurelion Sol if I need to. I'll play like champions I can roam. I can play Karma. Like, though they're trying to iterate on what they have. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, I just play Senna every single game bot lane. What else can we play? Oh, we can play Ashe. We can play Varus. We play other things that are in that same vein so that we are a team that can't be banned out. Like, you can't ban out our style. You can ban out core champions. You can ban out Kindred. You can ban out Nico. You can't ban out our style.
Etc. And this guy completely plays for Milky Way in a way that is awesome. That's why Monty's analogy is, whereas obviously Bengi permanently played for Faker, this is like the other way around. The mid laner permanently plays for the jungle because the jungle's the true carry and the true Kha'Zix Haderach of jungle, seemingly. And this is what's cool. Actually playing with Milky Way has made life inexplicably a good player, like a player that does things in the game that can win you the game. Now, it's cause life's a bit of a psycho, and he does love to go all in. He does love to leave lane and take crazy fights. But I'll tell you what's brilliant is, cause Doctiam sucks anyway, life can just leave lane and go doing little missions with Milky Way and sync up with him, and then he can come down.
The thing is, like, Duckdom is actually starting to suck less. Holy fuck, Duckdom is actually playing well.
And they can both go balls deep on some big gank or some 2v3 or some 3v3 or turn a gank around. The Xiao Lao Bu top laner guy, I think, solid enough. Docdam just sucks. I know he had that one sequence against Weibo that was kind of cool on Ashe, but that's about it. This guy actually sucks and has even tried seemingly to lose games that Milky Way was like, no, I'll just be taking that and winning that anyway. You give that here to me. The coaches, by the way, are nobody's in terms of resume. Like, the main coach is a Korean called Sin. That's actually the old school jungler act scene from way back in the day in the original OGN. Mouse is the assistant coach. That was the guy who was the top laner of EDG years and years ago. So these guys aren't like it's not like these are the ones doing it and they've like revolutionized the game and taught him how to play. It just doesn't seem like that's plausible. It's really the Milky Way guy doing it all for real. At esports bet, you can of course bet on the LPL where Milky Way plays. I will say the upcoming fixtures, actually FPX is listed as a pretty big favourite because it's some of the smaller teams and obviously they've been doing such an insane run of form. But I actually have a little bet here that I want to suggest for you if you do want to make a cheeky little upset bet, which is if you go down, you will see down here that we have here, LNG on the 23rd plays against Team WE. Understandably, LNG, they were a big name, right? They've got all those really good players. They've got Zika and Scout. Don't have Taz anymore, but they've got Weiwei. They've got Gala. Obviously, they have big names, but LNG has been mega sus this split, and they've dropped so many series when they weren't supposed to into even bad teams. Meanwhile, Team WE, which by the way is the team actually with a lot of like rejects, it's got Prince, the FlyQuest ADC. It's got 4-4, the former EDG mid laner and LMS legend. It's got Wayward, the guy who was like good for one split and then inted top esports. But actually, this team's kind of all right. Like, the amount of times they've either beaten some of the bigger names, some not bad teams that are going to be in the playoffs, or they've gone 3 maps with the elite teams. BLG beat them 2-0, but that's going to happen. And the key thing is, because they just lost to Rare Atom in 3 games, I actually think people are going to undervalue, and that's actually why LNG gets to be the favourite. So I'm going to say screw it, actually. I think I'm going to take WE for the cheeky upset at 2.75 odds. So I'm going to do 500 USDT. I will say let it ride. I actually do feel like LNG, they're not only losing games, they've just been so underwhelming the way that they play and the synergies between the players. There isn't jungle mid synergy, so I'm liking the Team WE upset here. Who are you taking in the LPL? So I've got to tell you right now, I think this guy is the MVP already of the LPL. It's a pretty wide open split. You obviously look at some of the other ones. People like Kanavi could win. I wouldn't hate it if Ruler won. If you look how he plays, Knight could win. There's a whole bunch of players are good enough. But quite frankly, the league's pretty wide open. And there aren't the same kind of like one player that Monster carries from a tradition.
All right, hold on. We got a interview from Milky Way that's been translated. Okay. So here's the Milky Way interview we've been waiting for. When asked about their prep coming into today's series, he said, we did a lot for every series we play. Our coaching staff have team draft sessions till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and we are not concerning about one single series result, but how we can learn and improve from the matches. And our management team made a lot of effort as well. I believe as we keep working, we shall be rewarded sooner or later. When asking about playing against Leon, he said Leon picked his pocket in Italy. He has been confident on this pick. It's a shame they banned my Kindred. Otherwise, we could have had a better match in the jungle. Italy is a strong champion, and they played around him well. Even in a disadvantaged position, they kept looking for opportunities. Like when Leon killed our Rumble, he is definitely a strong player. When asked about teams target banning his Kindred, he said, Kindred is my comfort pick. It's not often seen in this meta. I consider myself being recognized by the teams, and they better ban it. When asked about his Lee and Xin, he said, I made a few mistakes in my Lee game today. I'm more satisfied with my Xin Zhao performance today. My engages were on point and I tanked good damage. When asked about game 2 facing Smolder, he said Smolder's late game champion that needs to be that needs time to scale. Our plan was to get our mid jungle ahead, taking dragons and soul, then forcing an early elder fight, speed up the game and end it fast. When asked about why they're doing good this split, he said, first of all, we have players that are hardworking, playing solo queue till 3 and 4 a.m. Secondly, our coaching staff have worked their heart out, studied every single game to give us the best draft possible. Then our management team have been with us the whole time to provide them with the best conditions possible, would be the implication. And then he says, we share the same goal and work as one and improve as one, granting us the best chance to win. When asked about his own style, he said, one, a jungler should have a good overall view of the game because he or she could affect all 3 lanes. 2, a jungler needs to help his teammates at the same time trying not to die. And 3, a jungler should carry when it's possible. Boom. Built Milky Way.
反正我要抢狐狸，对吧？来，RNG搬了个位，
这把可能不会再拿卡玛了。我觉得汤圆的卡玛确实可能跟他的象形有点不太符。
上把有点隐身，
对，
这把
All right.
把画家
Game 2.
或者也来把
Vi ban into Aki. Lucian, Ballista ban.
那他怎么办
Annie ban into Tangyuan. Okay.
换一个阿狸了呀？你要哪个嘛？看看安吉要哪一个？还是小火龙。
Smolder first pick for LWX. I mean, maybe if there's no Vi in the game, they feel like it's easy for him to scale. What is up? I think it's still run the same thing. Nautilus with Jinx. Nautilus Ari, they're gonna run the same thing again, bro.
阿狸先拿，然后打野看一手。
RNG 这边怎么办？
画家吧，我觉得真不能玩卡玛呀。
牛头还是得让小明玩应付，得让他动。玩个塔姆确实没人跟小薇一起动的话，小薇自己的节奏也会比较迷茫。
Alistar pick this time. Okay. Go Tom Kedge. I mean, it is pretty easy to kill the Smolder then with Nautilus ult and Ari. Seemed that it would be like a Xin Zhao pick here or something. They could also go Jinx if they really want to play that. But I think Xin would be a pretty solid pick. Go Xin into like Lee Sin ban, like probably Xin into Viego ban because it's way. Nocturne, okay. I like that too. Actually, this is a pretty good Nocturne angle. Nocturne, Nautilus, Ari into a Smolder that has no real peel. Renekton. I think it's solid so far. I mean, I assume it will just be a Jinx again. Is there anything else that he would play that's like hype? You wouldn't want to play Sever. Can't really play Samira into this. I mean, he could go Senna, honestly. I think it would be a fine Senna angle. Probably a fine Senna angle, depending on what they pick top. But it could be one of those things where like his team just goes in and he just ults from 1 million range. Kodak is a good Senna. I'm trying to think of something else. Like Jinx, Senna. I think it's probably just that. I think it's probably just Jinx or Senna. Don't really like Aphelios into this. Ooh, they have Sejuani. As his band. I think it's just Senna.
塞纳吗？感觉不如金克斯啊。
或者小炮，都不如。
因为你塞纳的话，你中期会走啊。
Zeri?
小火龙乱叠了。
泽利加泰坦。
I don't really like Zeri in games like this, to be honest.
力太强了呀！
看一下对线情况吧。
我不是来瞎胡闹的。
上来先把你逼退。
I have a feeling Breathe Masterclass? Could be. It's not that easy of a Jax game, bro. Like, a lot of people are mobile. Ari doesn't really care about Jax at all. Lane is not super good for him. Maybe he does it though. Guess he could.
主要异化师这个英雄，我发现现在跟小火龙搭配，他的胜率很高。异化师能够帮助小火龙打出很高的一个控制，包括 AOE 的效果，让林伟翔能够去斩杀。
呼吸哥过来插眼，但是回去要被蹲一手。
但是一级贾斯也不虚鳄鱼，直接扫掉了。知道这边有眼。
Give Rookie the experience, so he hits 2 on first wave.
这个待遇有点好啊，这怎么牛帮开了，就下路纯放线，这小火龙。
下路应该是这样想的。
操，这两个兄弟一级战斗力都好弱。牛头也是一个2级、3级英雄啊，一级是打不出技能 combo 的。
对。
勾到牛砸一套。
帮忙挡。
As long as he doesn't get 4 items. I mean, I think he probably needs a Zonius at some point this game to play Smolder. Actually, seems kind of hard.
这两把感觉 NIP 下路的对线都挺享受的。
要出钩了呀，感觉这个位置就勾牛呀。
再勾，继续消耗。
你牛挡钩，但你牛还是会掉血的。
主要是白打你。
对的。
你这个还不了手。 双翼拉到
，1QQ，不过
Okay.
这波换血
Rating.
血量都差不多。哎，中国好像要3级抓。
Perfect CS from Tangyuan. Oh, pretty good gank. This is a really high quality gank. Really good gank. I love ganks like this. So unexpected for Nocturne to gank mid at level 3. Even tried to ward for it. They end up burning 2 flashes for it, but you're down to burn flashes early. It's not a really scary game for Ahri as well to have no flash in. Obviously at 6 they're gonna have another angle, so pretty high quality. I like it.
这种你走位肯定要靠下的呀，你要么在中间，要么在靠下，你这种靠上还要插那个眼就太容易死了。
这个就感觉习惯有点差。
Okay. Breathe went for a early recall here. Cheetah recall. Renekton is not going to push. He's going to slow push out. Jax will lose some CS for this. He'll be laning up a Ruby Crystal.
是一个刷6的英雄，我3级先把我闪用了，我早用早 CD。
无所谓的。
待会儿6级之后闪现可能又好了。
Rookie 这个兵线好舒服呀，而且你看汤圆这个问题是，他下半区没视野，他得叫小明过来帮他布野。
能看到梦野。
对，就他你看那个走位就很怕吃这波线，小明赶紧过来帮忙放个野，因为现在没闪的汤圆依然很容易被抓啊。
但其实 NIP 不会再抓他了，已经足够了。现在就是 NIP 等这个中野双6，你那波可能闪现还是没赚好，
再抓你一波。
就梦魇6级那波你没闪，只要越过这个中间河道往前走一步，飞到就死。
The Shanji died pushing this out. Sejuani could have looked top here. They had a pink ward and everything. Looks like he's not going to though. He's just going to recall. Go bot side. Double Ruby Crystal. This is a pretty bad buy. You should just go Kindle Gem here. Kindle Gem pretty good. Builds into Knight's Vow. If you're not going to have your bombies on this clear, I just feel like it's not worth getting the bombies in general. I think if you can buy bombies on first clear, it's still good. And Aki is called top here so that Shanji can push out. Shanji can tell based on how Jax is playing that Sejuani is not here though.
这把还是异化师好抓。
对的。这波虫子感觉都可以直接控了呀。
Solo Q and rank are not the same. Oh, I mean it's pro play. I mean I do think that a lot of a lot of solo Q does transfer to pro play. To be honest, I think that a lot of people are like the only time it doesn't is if the player is just like a giga pussy. He just like can't handle pressure on stage. Sometimes people are just giga pussies. They get on stage and their hands fall off. How's my solo queue in EU going, by the way? I mean, I'm barely playing. Played 14 games. I'm 11-3 right now. 1 loss was into Scripter.
汤圆这边的反应还是比较快的，
但这波已经够了呀，把你打回家。哎，没有汤圆，安吉这边要动吗？
小明这个位置要被勾到。
Okay, got a fight. Rookie didn't get a kill, didn't get a reset. Oh, Aki hits this and it doesn't kill. Oh, that's kind of sad. That is kind of fucking sad, to be honest. Shanji gonna do something here with his ult? Okay, Shanji. He's dead. Oh man, he took an extra turret shot. Oh, he has CP though. He can TP back top. I mean, giving a kill to Hui Darksteel stacks is pretty bad though. I mean, Hui has no flash. Aki will be 6 soon. Aki gets 6 off crab. You should be really close.
对的，好蹲这波小薇，藏住了。哎，他其实知道呀。
哦，有眼的呀。
那我感觉 Rookie 这波其实失误了。Rookie 如果从后面绕的话，感觉安吉这波很难打。
有眼知道的话，那确实不应该，因为这个进来感觉是必死的，只要被冰到。
Just ulted. Ming lives on 1 HP. It's unlucky.
哪怕说小薇去右边帮小明的话，小明可能也会被追到。
对，
就 Rookie 绕后，从上面绕。
山鸡这个位置可能要出事，没大没闪，这种鳄鱼还是比较好抓的，
感觉可以越啊。
No flash and ult from Shanji.
已经漏了后面猪妹，哎。
Playing safe here, he knows What's going on?
波反而没有动手。
Wait, no way Shaji gets to cheat the cannon, bro. If he got the cannon, it would have been so, like, unlucky.
EW 打到接个 QW， 但是阿 K 有 W， 直接挡住了。梦魇已经6了哦，阿里也有大招，下路小火龙开大清线，不敢吃。
叫吗？哎，这个是 RNG 的节奏啊，就是林伟翔在下路一个人挂着6级清线，然后他只要不死就可以了。
但这种也很难受啊，就叠不了，就只能把线清了，自己不死，
很不错了。这个也是最近 RNG 的比赛里面经常可以看到的一个镜头，对吧？林伟翔6级在那边大招清线，是的。
不过这把感觉 RNG 节奏是对了，
对啊，就
上路
一直抱团嘛，
上路也过得很舒服呀。
Amazing ult, balanced, yep. Just ulti the wave.
梦魇来抓武器的应该也抓不死。
Nice man.
状态比较好，满血。
Ulti the wave.
但比较没想到的是，阿 K 这把控那个虫子只控了1只。
Good gameplay.
就他只打了1个，然后走掉了。
对，我
感觉可以全吃的。
Should reduce more their ult damage to minions. Oh, 100. I mean, they should have just increased the cooldown on it. I'm fine with it doing damage to minions if it requires you to like lose something major for it. Like, okay, you want to ulti the minions? Okay, you are going to like have a 3-minute cooldown now. Good luck. But you can just ulti the minions. I mean, look, he doesn't even have CDR yet, like much CDR yet. It's already 3/4 cooldown, and it just gets reduced every time. And people just build a bunch of CDR in this champion. They build Shojin, CDR boosts. I don't know. It's so ill.
你只要第一时间秒不掉，你反手一定输。
这把到目前为止，其实 RNG 的对线扛的都还挺不错的。
对的，而且汤圆前面也是拿回1个人头嘛，稳住了。这波泰坦能先动。
Let's make it so if you don't hit people, CDR goes up.
但是没有距离交乘。
I think just increase the CDR.
泰坦已经到了。
Period.
感觉 NIP 这个阵容还是得打上半区啊，上半区这个。
I think it needs any like compensation buffs. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how much they kill the champion on 14-6.
大家都不打架，那小火龙慢慢叠。
对的。
I just don't really like the angle they took. Like, I'm down with him being like a late game monster and him having like huge breakpoints if it's harder for him to achieve that late game monster status.
阿 K 这波如果启动的话就很危险。被反蹲到的话，武器猪妹是无敌的。没有选择去飞上啊。 明智的选择，
上路是真不能飞，飞就要出事儿。
但是你不飞，鳄鱼也不能主动交一，交一的话，猪妹出来你还是跑不掉，线很长了已经。
现在就等下一条小龙的刷新吧。这条小龙依然是 NIP 的一个强势的龙团。
无所谓的 ，RNG 反正就是
要让
拿小火龙这个英雄拿出来的话，龙魂都可以让的。小火龙叠满自己就是远古龙，火龙给你无所谓。
It looks like they did the Yumi. I think they just killed him. Really CSing really well here. Oh, Shanji mistimed it. Where he's trying to just walk it off. He does.
主要贾斯这个版本其实他需要的装备还是比较多的，
打团不厉害，反正。
而鳄鱼这个版本就是他装备还是装备适配吧。
鳄鱼是交了传送出来的，现在装备领先
，20秒的小龙。
哎，但这波
鳄鱼没踢的话 ，RNG 会不会有机会呢？他这边贾斯是领先一个 TP 的，
但贾格斯也不能当着他面踢，还好，他可以不让贾格斯踢，然后下路打一个4v4。
阿 K 在草丛里面啊，被小贝埋伏了一波，直接叫妈。
阿 K
这个位肯定要直接被秒了，交一个闪现。
RWX is a free kill.
大招没飞出来，还是被林伟翔拿到这个人头。
Does he die for it?
直接选择反打。
Doesn't look like it.
没什么战力了。
Damn. Big death. Right before Drake as well. They shouldn't lose Drake though. They should still get the Drake, but RWX getting time to scale here. And Joe has to flash here. Yeah, and Aki wasted ult. Pretty big.
RNG 这波已经很成功了呀，哪怕说他们这波控不了小龙，但这波把你打死了，很断这个 NIP 的小龙节奏的。小龙最少慢拿了1分钟。 有点没道理，这里走过来。
是的，
草里有头猪。对吧？
还是拿下了一条小龙了。
小龙是可以给的，RNG无所谓。
猪妹小火龙没大。卓哥的游走，直接2技能起手，再接一勾。
He's dead.
这波很危险，原神
RNG from the side as well.
Q 直接拉死。因为小卓这游走很灵性啊，感觉汤圆这两次阵亡其实都能避免的。
Rookie ulted here.
死的方法有点像，
对，
都是没有防 gank。
And this is gonna have Shanji go back top.
依然很肥，2个人头到手。
Cleaver rush, okay. Surprised doing Cleaver rush in this game.
塔皮有机会再吃一层，要不要摊一手？
Cleaver rush into Jax, okay.
算了，
纪律性，
没大。
We see different things. So you have a lot of clips into Jax normally.
那这层塔皮应该小兵吃掉。
Makes it like really easy to trade with him. But I guess Cleaver is just tankier.
交 TP 过来的。
但感觉原神死一波不会很影响啊，
主要现在没资源还是。
林伟翔这个小火龙这把太舒服了。
对，翔哥这把很肥。呼吸有个红，想过来找一下 Fortic 的麻烦，但是有墙可以直接溜。
阿离来下了，
让阿离去跟贾克斯对线。
应该是一波转线，也没有打算抓这个贾克斯。
对，因为现在阿离有7嘛。 上路先锋快刷了，这里应该动不了吧？山鸡又是老样子啊。
Oh, TP's coming in from everyone. This is gonna be a huge fight.
小周勾上去会不会有危险？小妹开大招。
RNG didn't ult yet. Looks like they're just gonna kill Ming. Shanji needs ult. Okay, he ults. Rookie getting hit by Breathe.
呼吸这边也是交出自己的闪现，闪击一个红色的 Q，W 咬到。小薇
Play together.
那这样的话，感觉呼吸也不太好操作。
Breathe is looking for like an angle. He has no flash. Can't do anything.
应该没有后续了。
这个时候鳄鱼战斗力还是更猛啊。
Breathe walks forward. They might look for something here.
有想法，知道3级在里面，但知道狐狸吗？只知道。
Oh, charm into stun. They got it. Oh, clean. Wei won't be able to kill. Shouldn't kill here.
这个视野立功了，
还想来搞，
视野看到了 ，Rookie 闪现躲一个双翼，天火也是有点短。哇，那这样打完的话，山鸡很肥哦，山鸡连续拿头4-1了。
Big. Who ends up taking the red? Zeri, I guess. Like in situations like this, I swear the red is just better on Ahri. Like if Ahri just goes top with red buff here, isn't it just better than if Zeri has red to just hold mid and do nothing? Like why does the red actually matter on Zeri? At 15 minutes when he's just going to be perma clearing waves or Smolder. Where I think like red buff Ahri is actually so fucking nice. Like, he can really all in top with red buff a lot easier. No matter who he lanes against.
而且后续 Rookie 这个大招多段位移拉扯，
对，
太能跑了。
山鸡杀回来，红怒 Q 再接 W 咬到。现在山鸡这个鳄鱼有点难顶，有点这个能打呀，在上半区团战 NIP 也是很好接的。
先打先锋 NIP。
I just feel like the thinking is like so basic. It's like he's the AD carry. Red buff is good on AD carries.
而且他现在1打1感觉打不过鳄鱼了。
是，
鳄鱼吃了太多人头，4个人头。
主要贾克斯跟小火龙现在都不想打团。那对于 RNG 来
Probably just a habit of giving it to AD carry and or the gold.
感觉这3个人没啥伤害。
What?
是的。
感觉别打吧，就等。
I just won't speak.
这把可以扬眉吐气啊！我可以主动一上来找你换血。
1打1，武器现在应该打不过。
对。
The gold he gets from the AD carry, whatever, you know. I just won't speak. Obviously, he doesn't get any gold by getting red here.
3级要蹲一波。有红怒 Q 吸一口往后退，
也很小心，
也是不着急，感觉3级这把奔着打团去的，
Here, just chatting.
1打1打出特别大的优势。其实他这种开大招打的话，随便把呼吸哥打走的，
就没必要，
就等打团，也可以。那就看这条小龙了，40秒钟刷新。
这条小龙感觉 RNG 还是接不了吧？
得看一下小火龙层数，
还早，这现在
145，
现在还早。
但这把层数叠的蛮快的，比上把快。
现在山鸡是可以踢过来的。 已经接近2件的一个山鸡，
但我觉得 RNG 这波就是你小龙可以给，但有没有办法就是慢慢给？ 就不要一下子给了，
就在那拖一会儿，
在那边放点技能拉扯一下，
僵
对吧？
持一会儿，
就看一下都行。直接给的话，感觉还是挺伤的，毕竟是一个土龙魂啊。
看一下 NIP 的选择，他们这里泽力接完这波线应该要过来挤了 ，RNG 是率先占了坑位，
被清到了，不过有巨手很肉，
这把确实不论是猪妹还是老牛都是可以吃第一轮技
Red color means damage. Must be good on AD carry. Yep, pretty much.
小火龙回家。
上路这个塔是被
Mountain Drakes are really nice for NIP to get.
那这样子应该要直接给了。
I don't think that they get like gig outscaled this game, by the way. By the Smolder, I think they can just kill the Smolder every fight.
看到了 Rookie。那这个小龙 NIP 可以过来接手了。
直接给的话能抓鳄鱼吗？鳄鱼位置非常靠前啊。
RNG is dead as hell or what?
他想绕后 ，NIP 是想打呀，感觉这个中塔顶掉直接可以开团了。
I guess he's on a flank. Fuck it.
并没有这么做。
鳄鱼还在场。
山鸡这个位置
很神秘啊，
谁都没有想到这边有个鳄鱼在这边按 B。
回家了，回家了。应该是想中路开一波，但是确实没机会。
算了，感觉挺勉强的。小龙是拿下了，这样的话，阿 K 拿到了 team 牌的土龙。
Free third Drake, bro.
这装备打团太肉了。
It's a good third Drake for them too. I don't know. I don't think that RNG is going to be able to come back into this game. I don't think Smolder can just do Smolder things in this one. It's so easy to just like, anytime Nautilus could just flash ult him. Nocturne on top, Ari from the other direction. I don't know, it's so hard to play.
现在 RNG 一心只想等小火龙的225层。
汤圆要被越，但是 RNG 的兄弟也来了，保下
也在啊，
You diving this?
中野辅只要动了吗？大招锁到了，汤圆好像操作不了。
Well, Zhuo is dead.
这边应该会被换掉，但是一个中辅的互换，再次的清到了老牛，老牛这边大招还在持续，还是比较肉的。
1换1，
Who's going mid? Rookie should base and TP mid, I think.
就是遇事不决，先抓一波汤圆，因为他这个大招锁头，确实汤圆没有任何的操作空间。
我翔哥没有办法呀，队友被抓。
Needs Zhonya's through this game now. Rapid fire cannon. Yeah, I mean it's just hard because like.
还可以这个层数。
Oh. Chanji is TPing bot. Okay. Can you get the turret here? Push top out all the way, and then he went to TP bot. I mean, TPing bot is kind of weird, to be honest. Guess he thought that Sejuani couldn't cover it. Sejuani would be like mid.
感觉已经很极限了，没办法了，先闪现躲个清，
对，
然后吃了2个大招，泰坦大、梦魇大，没法活。
小周这边感觉都不用死的，他感觉这波过来其实给个大直接溜就行了，还有闪的。
Weird comment.
但现在 NIP 的这个地图控制权确实拿得很多啊，一直在 RNG 的野区肆虐资源
，RNG 也没办法呀，
真没办法，
打不了。 随时要开起来啊 ！NIP 小卓位置非常的激进，直接飞了，飞的是一个。
Wait, they're ulting onto. Did he go on Alistar there? Just go on Tanguin. I mean, they just want to take any fight that involves 5 members.
闪击，3个人从中杀掉2个，我的天呐，这个大鳄鱼
Can they Baron off this?
老牛。
They don't have anyone to like Giga tank the Baron, but it should be fine. Yeah, they just want to take any fight that involves people.
直接拿下来 NIP。
这大鳄鱼，这把是出了一口气啊！让你上马那么针对我。哇，那这波打完 ，NIP 的优势已经很大了。
哇，这种开老牛的团战都能赢得这么轻松吗？
感觉是随便开。
我感觉 RNG 现在这个阵容确实。
Any fight that involves Smolder not having stacks is just so good for you here. Tanguin is just completely in no man's land.
打不动，
真打不动啊！
血手触发直接绝望。
明明上已经开翼在喷了，但实在是喷不动。
Actually, a chance that Chanji could have killed or burned WX's flash here. He got a better angle on the Z2. All right, they have Baron. Nice. Should be tier 2's mid bot into Soul. Play mid bot so that you're able to keep vision of bot side jungle, and then you should just win the game based off that.
开得很果断，
找到机会就开你。
他也知道我只要开起来，你还真打不动我的。
感觉汤圆又要招中了呀，梦魇飞了就死了。有没有兄弟救一下？要么汤圆走，这个守不了的呀。
走了。
没闪现的呀。等队友到了，那可以稍微守一守。
Okay, who ults for Rookie's ult? When Rookie has Malignance, he'll take that any day, by the way. Look at the CDR difference with his ult and Hui's ult. Oh. Aki went deep. They just kill Ming. Oh, never mind, they can't. Alright. Again, mid turret here. They'll get bought. It's not that bad. Not the best, but it's not like the end of the world either. LWX is gonna hit 225 for this Drake fight. He has flash. It should be impossible though. I mean, Shanji has flash. Zhuo just needs to look for an angle on him. They have so much control as well. It's pretty hard for RNG to fight it.
其实感觉 NIP 之前都在拉扯，在消耗，但是阿 K 好像当真了，阿 K
以为要上了，直接飞进去了。
关键没人跟他呀。其实这波是不能上的，
关个灯就行。
对，关个灯给点压力得了。他这波死了，那这个龙坑的地形感觉得让给 RNG。RNG 先把龙哥的地形有利位置站好。
翔哥怎么说？
但是梦魇的大招也马上好了，这边 NIP 要等下路两个人的大招，老牛也没大。
对的 ，RNG 就保护翔哥，全员保护。
泽力先把中路的线接了。
All right, let's see how RNG fight this. Aki's looking for angle. They're just gonna full send. I mean, it'd be better if Shanji didn't have to go through the front here. Okay, they actually steal it. Pretty good fight. Pretty good fight for RNG. Oh, does he kill? Oh my god, he killed through all of that? That looked impossible, man. Is E soon? Oh, he went on to Tanguin. Ah, he's just killing everyone, bro. Damn, Shanji gap, bro. Shanji gap. They didn't get sold, though. I mean, overall, I consider this a win for RNG. Like, unironically, this is a win for RNG here. 3 for 3, enemy team doesn't get soul.
但是土龙被小威拿下了。
哦，小威这个有点关键了，
还能拖，
还能再拖一会儿，还能再续5分钟。
但这个鳄鱼真吓人吧？910了，
他的盾太厚了呀，伤害也很高。是的。 但我觉得呼吸哥是没办法的，他是
10 kills, holy fuck. Yep.
他只能去切后排。
Looks like he's going. Guess he's just going GA here. This was bad setup by NIP. They would want people flanking, people sitting on the side. There's no threat of like. There's no threat onto Zeri with just Nautilus and Zeri in the middle of River, so they would much rather have had Shanji flanking from like top side of this fight or something. And like Ari just being in a different location as well. Like they had 2 people coming from the front, and that's why the fight was so hard for them.
每次是恐惧0点几秒钟就直接没了。这鳄鱼好像是跟开了那个。
GG Smolder wins now? Nah, I don't think so.
里面乱游，他解控能力太强了。
Fotik 补了个水银系带啊，那感觉 Fotik 打团操作空间蛮大的。
Why does not go to Johnny to try to get the soul so he could be close enough to the Drake to smite it?
现在 NIP 的经济领先还是够大，但是 RNG 刚才也是抢掉了一条小龙，帮助他们能够再续一会儿。林伟翔也是做出了火炮，
小火龙现在装备是够了，武器买了个护臂，现在也是打团。
Where I enjoy watching Smolder, bro. Yeah, it's a little weird. Good W from Aki. Hey, Shanji has to push out bot.
但这个大龙怎么办呀 ？NIP 现在大龙视野做得非常好，
而且这个时候翔哥是没闪的，
No damage items Zeri challenge, pretty much.
想开团我感觉，但小威猪妹没大不好开啊。
不好开，刚甩过。那感觉 NIP 要大龙逼团了。
我觉得对 RNG 来说可能得顶这个中线去做视野，你不顶中线，你视野是一定做不了的，得所有人来中线顶啊。得慢慢把这个视野顶出去，但是你顶视野 ，NIP 要开团了，狐狸清一下没清到。
Guess they start Baron here.
还是得顶，没办法，就这波兵线得往前走。 这你不往前走，你这个大龙趋势也是绝对抢不回来的。
NIP 再接一波线，应该要往大龙坑靠了。
等汤圆过来吧，等汤圆过来就是把这个中线清完，然后慢慢往那边顶视野吧，就只能这样了。你不顶视野，大龙
Jax is pretty strong here. I mean, Jax and I mean the Jax and Alistar like killed the entire backline. Similarly to how Shaji killed the entire backline by himself. I mean, they want to be able to like TP behind. Actually, not that easy of a game to play anymore.
小火龙这边叠，我觉得RNG可能更多的得需要去打一个反手，他们主动开团感觉效果不好。
是的 ，Rookie 这个位置很刁钻啊。
哎 ，Rookie 这位置感觉要阴到汤圆了呀，
要包夹了，
清到要秒的吧？
汤圆
，pretty big，
能飞过来，原神，
哇
，big pick，
没有启动，原神倒了 ，Rookie 这边看见一个秒表，还能再拖一会儿。
Oh, rookie，he's clean as fuck, bro. GG. That's a GG play.
大招配合 Rookie 收掉了林伟翔，双贼都被 Rookie 拿下了，又魅惑到了，我的天哪！老牛那边也被泽力处理掉。
They can't end, but they get Baron. Maybe they can't end. Maybe they can just go full top.
而且 NIP 是有点想一波了，所有人集合上路。
Rookie 这个狐狸啊，他太能绕了，他太懂狐狸了。
算了一下时间，好像一波不了，回去打大龙。
Yeah, they can't end.
哇，但这波打完，感觉 RNG 已经很难玩了，后面。
双 C 都被切了呀，而且双 C 这波应该刚才闪现都没转好的。
Yeah, Rookie just pretty much found the angle, killed one carry, and then he was able to just charm the second carry. It's just GG.
而且有阿 K 的梦魇可以跟上他。
Finds the angle, bro. Finds the pocket.
这确实是没。
He just completely found this, bro.
想到这里阴了一个狐狸。
而且汤圆也是看到我队友都在边上，我往这边走一走应该没问题吧？试一试，试就试了。试。主要
Flash RE directly onto the smolder.
回头。
对的，他这个闪现加大招真的有点精髓。
他这3个清，你看又一个清，3C 都被清到了，就是3个清分别清到了3C。
他清小火龙那个太夸张了，因为他那一波是闪现大招是逃生加留人。
回手掏，
对，又跑掉了，然后又把你的主要 C 位留住，还要留人。
Rookie 手感来了，
又清到了，打出牛头一个大招，还要往前追。
Okay, we just banned this up.
要等下一个魅惑。马上好，又清到一个猪妹。
And now they have Mountain.
猪妹要被留住了，小威能不能走一个 Q 往后拱？但是阿里的下个魅惑马上又好了，
要等下一勾，
感觉又要被清到了。
Easy.
没有任何的逃生的希望。
Super easy.
IP 这个控制链
Play on this wave.
呼吸在中路是带了一个塔，但是兵线已经续过。
Jax is gonna cut the mid wave. I think NIP just play for bot and hib. They can probably play to threaten Nexus turrets on this wave. Yeah, I like this. I can maybe dive and just end the game. Oh my god, the damage from Photic W, what the hell? Shaman actually does damage now?
手还是比较长的，林伟翔把小兵先清一清，剩下一个大炮车。
清兵线，等小威复活，小威10秒钟，马上就要活了。
这里可能 IP 要走了。
看一下，我觉得如果Rookie 有大，我觉得还可以继续尝试啊，在这蹲一下。
想再埋伏一下。
走了。
Under 21-year-old LPL team share Milky Way High Chow 1xN on. Oh, it was Cream.
推到了下路的高地，拿到了土龙魂。
Oh, Cream was 20.
当一波野区，很舒服。
但刚才呼吸也是推掉了一个战略点的黄塔，帮助。
Yeah, Cream's 20, bro. I'm putting Cream on that team over High Chow.
算是稍微的稳住了一下吧。但呼吸说实话，他现在这个
Share Milky Way Cream 1xN on. Pretty insane.
功能性
没说法，
对吧？
他这个只能说能拖一定的时间。
只能说他这个假如说团战是肯定没有这个鳄鱼有用的。
他能拖时间，但是他威胁不到后排了，我觉得。
这个泽力根本不怕他呀。
是的，
伤害挺低的。
然后你哪怕晕住泽力，他还有一个水银，
对，
随便解的。
泽力已经是大水银刀了
啊！安吉这边还是得看翔哥这个小火龙啊。小火龙 AOE 打满，然后能斩出来，先斩一个，然后人多打人少才有机会赢。
350层，
龙之沿袭350层，银血剑也拿到了，小火龙的装备也不差的，
装备是真够豪华的。
哇，但 Rookie 这把手感有点太好了，
他这2把这个手感。有点吓人，主要是
Oh, he actually hit. I mean, he actually hit LWX there. Rookie can just do whatever he wants with his ult, bro. He's using his ult to poke. Because it's like 10-second cooldown. Look at the cooldown on this shit. Look at once it starts cooling down. Look at that cooldown go, by the way. Look at Rookie's ult cooldown. What the fuck is that? Look at it. It's so fucked up. Yeah, he just has ult again. Nice. Cool. He just has ult. On this wave, he has ult. You can look for another R over the wall on this wave.
就现在 Rookie 这个大招好像是小技能一样，
有点像小技能了。
对，
太快了。
他现在没有远古资源啊，现在其实 NIP 也上不了高，感觉在这边也是找机会。
这段时间翔哥再叠一叠吧，应该能到下波团战前再叠个30-40层，没什么问题。嗯。 还能有2分钟，下条大龙感觉 RNG。
Oh, nice! It's faster than Nocturne spell should. I mean, he literally can just ulti on one wave, and then he has it up for like the next wave.
还是得看能不能保住林伟翔啊！
哎，翔哥这个位置好危险啊，感觉。小卓这边是有闪
Okay, bro.
随时就可以闪现勾的。
梦魇关灯了。
You cast like Eon Pantheon, it's a longer cooldown than
不飞关个灯。
Ari ulti. Nice.
没有问题，下波大龙还是有大招。
是。
Oh, you got. Oh, they got Rookie's ult here. Yeah, they've got Rookie's ult here.
手高地能力太强了 ，Q 2下小兵全没了，
对的，
还能箭射你，
而且还有个会嘛。RNG 这个阵容其实要归住的话，
All right, now we get to watch the cooldown again. Ah, let's look at Ari ult cooldown once again.
后期阵容吧，一个会加一个小火龙，
很能拖。
分别是各自位置上最能拖的英雄。
就你只要没有大龙 buff， 你这个兵线
And
就你哪怕有
it's back up now.
可能就是多交一波技能也能清。
但这个确实就是小火龙这个英雄的夸张的地方。你看他落后1万，但是你还真上不了我高地。
而且你感觉他正面团是有机会的，
他不虚你的。
你换个别的 ADC 都做不到这种程度。
早点了，其他 AD 已经下一把了。
对的。
但是小火龙就是这个。 厉害的地方就在于此了。
16 seconds. Yeah. Like from the thing is like it starts cooling down when he casts it, so it's like it's technically probably like a 32-second cooldown or something. But yeah. Pretty broken.
也6神了，
但感觉得接啊。林伟翔这波是有一个金身的，可以打一波团。
主要出来的话，一定是要把后面的视野都做好。
哎，他们现在出来有点太怕这个关灯了，
真的很怕，
身上都没有罩子的，没有夜之锋刃和翠绿屏障这种装备的话，你这个关灯就是啥也看不见。
400层，
还是想顶出来大龙视野。
那边又推了一个战略点，
已经在动手了，
打到速度。
Alright, let's see the flank.
现在 Fortig 也是6神的装备。
应该是在这个。
Oh, goal is to Nautilus ult LWX and then send it on him. Oh, they hit. Actually, they probably just one shot away here. Hey. LWX is kind of gliding. Yeah, they killed everyone. GG. Well, that's that. That is that. Clean. Okay, well, I will see you guys in 3 hours for LEC. Peace, peace. Later.
NIP 只要 A 加就结束了。